2, 1.
That was weird.
Roll out loud with Speedy and Friends.
Speedy and Friends.
It is now time for the
Shout
rollout
out to
show.
Maddie.
Gotta pay my daughter.
Content may be a little vulgar, subject matter may be a little rough, but guaranteed to be funny.
Definitely.
So sit back
You need to
and
change
ready
that.
to rock with the rollout show. It is time to laugh.
You never changing that.
You need to change that. Ooh, nah, nah, nah.
Anybody move, I'll blow your fucking head off.
This nigga a real disc jockey over here.
I'm an engineer. I just gotta
nigga-
shake my son. It is Rollout Live with Speedy and Friends, and I'll be
Speeding.
No friends.
Speeding.
down to one friend
Running out of friends.
Speeding.
up in this.
Yeah.
It is your boy, Speed Doggy Dog in the building. It is July 13th. Don't mean shit to me.
What day?
Yes, Amazon Prime. Half off.
Oh, it was supposed to be today and tomorrow. I mean, yesterday and today.
Yeah, man, half off.
Why is this the day they started?
No, you just get discount prices.
Dang, I need to get on there. Hold on. Let me check something right
Some
quick.
shit right there. In the house we got.
It's your boy. It's Keith Dean, a.k.a.
Why you smiling,
Smacks. Because I'm a
Keith
smiley
Dean.
person.
I heard it's Christine.
That's what you heard? You heard the S's in there? You heard them S's?
6 of
Shout out to Vern.
Ooh, Burns.
Burns.
Shout out to
At the
Burns.
marble table, the one, the only, the honorable.
Shalom to the people. Hey, man.
My son works.
Hit that cash app, man.
Come on, man. What's wrong with y'all?
Roll
man?
out.
Hit the
Hey, send me
cash
the link,
app.
bro.
Roll out digital. It's on YouTube. Roll out digital live.
That ain't what I said. I said send your dad the link, man. Shit.
Hit the cash app, y'all.
Keep doing this little raggedy shit. Anyway, it is what you watch Wednesday. A lot of shit going on. We'll get to that in a second. NBA about to get tossed up.
Tossed up.
Utah going back to the bottom of the list. As far as they ain't gonna be in the playoffs no more.
They finna be like the new Sacramento Kings, nigga.
in Utah.
Right.
Ain't nobody gonna watch that shit. Oh shit! What the fuck?
Whoa, what is this man doing?
The fuck? Can you just send me the link?
He finna be on some this nigga.
Nigga will
This
not
nigga
just-
Speedy just
he-
pulled up.
I don't know what it is about my son. He won't just do what I say do.
Because I'm not a child. What are you talking
I didn't
about?
say.
I'm
I
not
said, "Hey, son, can you send me the link?" It's real simple. You go, "Okay, Pop, I'll send it to you."
Pops, we live in 2020.
And he said
22.
it's on.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just saw, and I tried to go.
It's
to,
easier to just pull it up than for
no,
me to have
it's
to
if
go
you
in.
copy the link and.
But I'm doing things. I have things I have to do with my life. That's what you know.
Huh?
You know, let me say something. Parents are very inconsiderate.
You know what? Let me just explain something to you.
'Cause
Rick.
I'll be
can't-
glad when you become one.
I can't wrap my mind around it.
He's like,
Because
right.
you don't have kids.
But whatever. I can't wrap my mind around another human being. Like, parents just expect a person to just be a child forever. My mom be calling me, can you go pick? No, I'm not finna drop what I'm doing in my life
Well, that's part
to
of
make your situation convenient. That's
Boy,
crazy.
when you have a kid, I want you to tell him the same.
That
thing.
is, listen, I'm not a kid, though, so I understand what you're saying.
I didn't say you was a kid. I
But-
just asked you to send a link.
No, I'm not talking about the link. I'm talking about just things being convenient for y'all. And I'm
Huh?
like, y'all don't stop and think about y'all not the
I
only
made
people.
it convenient for you
How?
all your life. You had a place to live,
let's-
sleep.
so did you really though?
can't- But why you bringing up old stuff, though?
Did you really make it do?
I'm just letting you know what the marker look
Why
like.
you bringing up old stuff? You know what I mean?
That's
Y'all
the
fuck
thing
up.
with
You ain't looked
parents.
at the marker.
Parents always want to hold something.
But
I had you.
But did they really make it convenient for us?
I did. He had a bed. He had sheets on it.
That makes it convenient.
Mm-hmm.
There he is. What up?
He could wake up when he want to.
I just think it's interesting. You know what I'm saying? I
You
don't
don't have no kids.
I don't mind doing it because I actually like
But
my
you didn't.
parents. I actually like my parents. But I just think it's interesting. You know what I'm saying? I can see how people kill their parents though. Like if they had a bad
Wow.
parent. No, if you have a bad parent,
Why
it's a
would you wanna
horrible
put that
person.
out there about me.
I just
Why
say
you
that.
sitting next to me? Nigga?
Yeah, that was weird. Yeah. I mean, you guys been friends for a while. I mean,
Right. He said this is 30 years, nigga. You gonna sit together, nigga. This is,
it's not
You
the
don't
first,
know me.
it's not
this
the
is a
first
30-year seat,
I'm
nigga.
like, damn. I mean, you still asking questions.
It's not the first time this happened.
Either I'm not gay or you're not attracted.
Right.
It's both.
That was weird.
Bird.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
First of all, who took that damn video of the game?
Video of the game.
The basketball game.
Basketball game. What basketball game?
Oh, Vernon, that's an
Speedy.
old. That's an old video. I know they was all. They
What
did it like
video?
they was on cops. Nigga.
What video game?
Because that shit is sideways. whoever
us
took
up.
that video need their ass whooped.
It was a somebody took a video of the
Sound like
basketball
you
game,
volunteering.
but they did it like they was on cops though. So
They was running.
it was in the archives, Vernon, of the Rollout Digital page.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was
And
an
yes, I
archive.
do agree with Nick that most parents are.
Shut up.
You are all
No, I didn't say
inconsiderate.
I did not say most parents, Vernon. That's not what I said.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Most
okay, yeah,
parents
yeah.
are inconsiderate. They always think that when you ask your child to do something, that they're supposed to do it like they don't
They
have
should.
anything to do of their
But you
own.
should.
If Speedy,
Motherfucker, I brought you in this world.
Speedy,
Are
no,
we,
you,
are
Speedy,
we
all
talking
you,
about a grown
Speedy.
child or
No,
underage
I
child?
asked Nick to send me the link.
We're
He
not
said,
talking
"Hey,
about-
Pop."
Okay, Nick, okay, Speedy, let's get something completely clear.
Hold on, Vernon. Vernon, hold on. Let's just clear the air. Listen.
You said, "Hey, Pop,
No, you asked.
it's on YouTube. Pull it up."
No. You said. You said.
What tone?
That's all.
I don't even have that tone. My neck don't even do that, Mark. I don't know what he's talking about.
Hey, you don't really
But-
have to actually have that tone, but if it ain't what we want to hear,
That's what it
the
sounds
tone
like.
we hear.
No, right. So that's what I'm saying. What he asked me to do, I actually gave him the easier way, the faster way for to make it happen. I said, it's
Had
actually,
that been easier, I wouldn't ask
I was
you.
talking to Uncle Mark. I said, hey, Pops, it's actually live right now on YouTube. You don't have to, I don't have to stop what I'm doing. Take an extra 3 minutes.
But that second that
no. But let me,
Hey, but let me ask Vern. Vern, do you have children?
of course,
No, none of these dudes do.
you should have said yes.
Vern, you haven't given birth to any children?
Wow, Mark. See, I knew.
Howard.
I tried to
See,
stop him.
I'm gonna beat the brakes off you.
I
No,
tried to
no,
stop
no,
it,
no,
Vern.
no. See, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to explain what I have to explain, and I'm not going to give him any. I'm not going to say anything negative right now.
Well, he's a negative
First of
person.
all, parents, I understand you all have children, but Speedy, quit acting like you're the one who carried Nick for 9 months. All you did was shoot for a couple of seconds and got lucky. Let's be real.
Got
So
lucky.
all that ain't afterbirth.
Let's be real. Most parents, they think that everything they do, they
Look,
Oh,
Vern.
wow, Vernon, you all right?
Did you take a breath?
Damn,
no, yeah, because
He calmed himself
this
down.
is this is one of them situations where I do not want to
Like
say
he's having
I
a
don't want to.
flashback.
Go ahead, Vern, we
I
listen.
don't want to say the wrong thing because
You
I
already
do
did.
want
What
to
if
give
you had a
parents.
filter?
No, the good parents, I want to give them their credit, but
That's
the
me,
ones who
nigga.
just think,
Pops,
the
why
ones
you get so
who
defensive?
think-
Nobody said nothing about your parenting skills.
He always
yeah,
takes
you
everything-
know that's
he
a
takes
that's a
everything
sign of
personal.
something.
Speedy is
Vernon,
like-
can you hold on for a
Vernon
second?
said that's
he
a
wants
sign of
attention.
something.
Speedy always
first
takes
thing.
stuff personal.
It's not take it.
Why you got your finger up?
Yeah, why your neck moving?
Yeah,
Speedy, we know you were there. We know you had all your boys and girls, and we know that you were in their lives. You
All
don't have
of
to keep repeating it. You
All
do
8
not
and
have
2
to
possible.
keep repeating it. We understand. You are a good father. Everybody knows that. And if anybody doesn't know it, all they have to do is watch the show. You mention it 6 times a day.
First of all,
okay.
stop counting.
We're going to go for 7
Well,
next time.
look, he called 6 times a day. That motherfucker.
So it's like, Speedy,
Brian
do
do
you
be on
think
that line,
that
boy.
if
He
Nick
on that line
asks you
for sure.
something,
Nothing
let's
else
say you're doing something and Nick say, "Hey, Pop, can you do this?" Do you drop what you're doing to do what he asks
Yes,
you to
I
do?
do. Yes, I do.
Notice the word pop before you said that?
Well, I wouldn't know, Vernon, 'cause I don't do that. So I honestly wouldn't know.
That's the difference. Pop and son, or hey you, same thing.
Hey, you.
You know,
Nigga,
Mark
say
does
nigga.
have
Hey, motherfucker.
Mark does have a point. Mark does have a point in black families. Hey, you get your ass over here.
Get your
But Vern, let me
Yeah,
ask
hey,
you a
you know
question.
who the fuck they talking to?
Don't you, Vern?
You know-
You're a kid, or you were somebody's kid at one point.
Around.
Don't you feel like if your mom or dad, if that was let's just say that was all lined
Be careful
up,
with this question because you might not like the answer. Go ahead.
if all that was lined up and they asked you to do something, don't you feel like, okay, my mom asked me to do something, she must really want it to be done, or my dad, whoever it is, that
How
asked me to do
old?
it.
How old? See, here's the question.
wait,
like,
It ain't
but
no
Mark
age
was getting
limit.
ready to
Wait,
ask
I need
you.
you to do
say
something.
the son is 55 years old.
No, Vernon.
And I'm 65.
He's prefacing the question though. That's not the scenario. He said, say they ask you to do something and they really need you to do it.
Yes.
That's
I wouldn't have
different.
called
That's
you if
different.
I
Hold
didn't
on,
need you to
hold
do
on.
it.
That's not what we were talking about.
But Nick, I wouldn't have called.
I got you with
if
your
I could, I said, son, just send
But
me the
Speedy
link.
always
No,
try
no,
no.
to
Well, you
add shit
motherfucker-
on to it
Thank
to
you,
make
Vernon.
his situation better.
Thank you. You moving the
You and
goalposts.
Nick were talking. You asked Nick to do something. He said, "Okay, but if you do it
Yeah.
this way, it's quicker." You say, "Well, oh no, I asked you to do it." That's not the fucking point.
Yeah, so
but
you-
if somebody gives you something to do quicker, then you should say, "Oh, okay, cool," and be done with it. Just because you ask
Speedy-
somebody to do something
Speedy was
does
just
not
being-
obligate them to do it if you're their parent or not.
Speedy
That's
was
just It's like if you get sick, that does
he's
not
not breathing right now.
obligate
Let him
Nick to
finish.
take care of you.
That's hilarious.
Are you done?
All right, thanks,
Thank you,
Vernon.
Vern.
Smack's got a comment. Thanks, Vernon.
Speedy.
You setting it off today.
Take a breath.
Shout out to Vern.
Speedy was just being very, very lazy.
But we know that.
And he did not want to use his fingers.
Whose friend are you?
I'm just observing what happened.
You get off the list now, man.
So look, my
That nigga
question.
will call a friend card on your
You ain't
ass.
even near Christmas. I'll get you off the list.
Hey, man, who let you in the studio, nigga?
Who invited you? nigga?
That youngin' can't let you in. I got the keys.
Speedy is still like novice to using cell phones.
So look,
No, it has nothing to do with it.
hold on,
I just
Pops. Listen, Pops. You moving the
He
goalpost.
said you old as fuck.
Mark,
and you
Mark,
ain't coming.
Mark, let me tell you what happened.
Thank you,
Because he's moving the goalpost. He getting sensitive now, okay? So for your information, I was texting my wife about something that was important. And you asking me to send you, hold on, just let me finish.
That's not what
Just give me a
Wife
second.
come before parent.
You asked me to send you a video, to send you a thing.
the
So
link.
It was gonna take. I wasn't gonna. I had to finish what I was doing. So what I was explaining to you was, you can just pull it up on YouTube, or you could wait 3 minutes. I get done.
You didn't give me or.
And then
Why do I have
you didn't
to-
say or.
But that's
What
the thing.
happened?
I'm not a child, so I'm not finna explain all that
You
to
have to.
nobody on the earth. I was just saying. That's why
I'm
I
your
said,
dad. I'm
Pop,
somebody different.
I'm not finna do it to nobody.
He's
on
talking
earth.
to his wife. Wife come before.
wife come before you.
Yeah, that's it.
Hey, I could get rid of both of you.
Wife come before you. So
Hey,
now
look,
you got to
look,
respect
Don't
that.
act like
Yeah,
it's a
y'all got the
punishment.
shit.
I don't know. He didn't say that.
But
Why
he-
do I have
but-
to say
but
that?
all
Then,
he
I,
said
then that would have
was-
made sense to me.
Pop, I'm a grown man. Why? I ain't got to explain myself to nobody.
Yes, you do.
No,
to me, you do.
I have a
Maybe not
wife
to
and
them.
family. No, it's
Now,
over.
now we're outside of the father-son thing.
Yeah.
We're on
That's
the
crazy.
I'm the arrogant motherfucker, dude. The fuck I
That-
want.
see, Mark,
type
you see what I'm
shit.
So what I was saying, Pops, I was
Yep.
trying to make your life easier. What my point
And
of it though
then
was,
the reason why they got upset because he clicked on something and that porn site came up and you heard all the extra stuff.
but
So
no,
now
so-
he's like, man, that's why I actually just send me the link. I wouldn't have to go through all this. People didn't have to know my life. All you got to do is send the link, son.
but I know that technology is a little harder for y'all old
No,
folks,
it's
so I
not.
don't mind
It
it.
ain't
No, it's not.
It don't.
And-
at all.
Why not just
and-
Speak for your dad.
And on top of that, he didn't have his glasses on.
So
either.
my question, look, I said all that to say this. I wanted to.
You can't see your
I
glasses,
wanted to
they
bring up a
right there.
question. So luckily, I actually like my parents. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to know.
you keep
from
saying
them-
like you want to put an asterisk by
because
that?
I
That's
know a lot of
fortunate.
people that don't like their parents. Like,
That's fortunate.
which
I
is a
like
weird,
one of your parents.
That's a weird thing.
Speedy, I'm trying to get along with.
It's a weird thing to meet people that don't like their parents. I'd be like, you don't like your, what's going on? So I just wanted to know for the parents, how do y'all think your kids actually like you?
Hey,
Like
wait,
as-
why y'all listen
as
to this? I'm
people.
gonna let on something. Smacks will tell you, and Nick knows. When his mama come around, that nigga quiet as fuck right there. His mama talk
Oh,
more
You
shit.
got a little soft spot in there.
Hey.
huh?
We got to
She
call
talk more shit.
get
Howard, what are you doing?
That motherfucker sits there like this.
You get a little soft when the wife.
Caller, what's your name?
You don't get soft. He just don't want to compete with that.
This DJ out there, Vegas.
DJ out there, Vegas.
DJ,
You should,
what's
you
cracking?
gotta start calling yourself DJ without
What's
that
going on,
Hellcat.
man? How y'all living?
Come on, come on.
You got to be called DJ without the Hellcat.
DJ that used to have a Hellcat.
DJ
DJ without the
Hellcat.
Hellcat. That's your new name.
Nah,
your
nigga,
name?
the Hellcat without me. So
Well-
if y'all want me to change my name to that, y'all gotta change the question. Because
All right, well,
when somebody calls in, what do you ask?
We'll say DJ
What's your
repossessed.
name and where you calling from, nigga? So that's why I say I'm DJ and I'm calling out that Vegas.
no, you
Not where
DJ
I'm
without
from,
that
not
Hellcat,
where-
nigga.
what I'm
DJ
calling
repossessed.
Take it.
Listen, I'll show you the statement.
DJ take it.
I'll show you the statement right now where it
Anybody
says
can
paid
buy a
off.
pack of fucking receipts and write on the
We
shit.
don't believe you. You need more people.
Hey, you
Show
know,
me a
hey,
video.
Hey, DJ, you know,
it say paid off.
hey, DJ, you know, PDF filer is a thing now. You know that, right?
I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing about none of that. Yes, and I can show you the screenshot.
PDF filer
But
has
anyway,
been
look,
helping a lot of people get away now.
Yeah, exactly.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. Sound good. But my
Right.
thing is, I'm under the tutelage, like whether mother, father, son, daughter, whatever. I'm under the tutelage of you don't give another grown man instructions. So like you can ask me for something, but you can't instruct me to do some shit or treat me like I'm like your woman or some shit. Cause like
Okay,
I've had to
let's
check
get this clear.
people
No.
on shit like that.
DJ without the Hellcat. Just listen to me for a second.
Did you tell the repo man that when he asked for the keys?
I'm a grown man,
I never
man.
seen
You
a
ain't
repo
gonna
man.
take my.
I never seen a repo man in my life.
That was funny as hell.
Yeah, I know he came at night. Look here.
So he didn't ask for the kid.
Sir, we can make this easy, sir. If you just...
Either way it goes,
Look, I'm
it's
not
getting on this
tripping.
motherfucking trailer.
Nigga, can we stick to the subject?
I'm finna do that. I'm asking a question. So you saying
sensitive right now?
yo, man, this thing is-
Cause DJ got kids.
you got receipts, nigga. I don't know what you're sensitive about.
Yeah, I got kids.
But we got jokes. Look here.
Yes,
So
Oh, well,
you telling
ask
me
everybody.
your dad or mom, whoever can never say to DJ without that Hellcat, I need you to go do something for me. He can't never say that.
Not
They
the
can
conversation.
absolutely. They can absolutely tell me I need you to go do
Yeah, it's
something.
not the
But what they
conversation,
can't tell me is go do this, do that. I'm like, hold
Why
on.
they can't
player.
tell
Like,
you?
nah, you gotta
So I can't tell Nick what he need to go do.
I tell you what, DJ's parents.
No,
did not
no, you can't tell him that.
to go get in that
I'll give you an
Hellcat
example.
and pick up a pack of cigarettes.
I'll give you an example, right?
Fuck is wrong with
Look, I
y'all?
got an example.
Hey, your friends. Go ahead, DJ.
Look, I got an example. So my mom's bought a house in Vegas, so she got like a vacation house, in Vegas that she comes whenever she's out here. So, I check on it and stuff like that. So she calls and asks me to go over there and check the ice maker because the ice maker in her freezer been tripping.
And
Mind
you
you,
said-
ain't nobody been in that house for weeks.
And you said
Yeah, ain't nobody been in that house
cool.
for weeks. I said, yeah, I can get around when I get around to it. Yeah, I'll do it. So yesterday, which was like 4-5 days after she asked me that, yeah, I went and did it. Like it'll
that's
get
a little
done, but
late.
oh
Why-
my
Why it
God.
take you? Why it take you
Yeah,
so
that's
long
not
to do
cool,
that?
Nigga,
DJ.
See,
to
that's
check
just
an
a
ice
lot.
maker in a house that
it don't
nobody's
matter,
in.
but it doesn't
Right.
matter. Your mom asked you to check
Nigga,
it.
nobody is in the house. No.
Now just
It's
say
an
you
empty
did.
house.
Okay, I know
Like,
what the problem is. You
What
didn't
is the urgency of checking an ice maker?
I know what the problem is. You ain't had no way of getting around. So you're on a bike.
He didn't have that. He didn't have that. He didn't have that Hellcat.
Yeah. So now we
Nah,
get. I get
Wait,
it.
wait,
nah,
wait.
man.
I got one question.
I'm
How
gonna
far
do
is,
it on my time. I can do it on my time. It's just not urgent.
Wait, DJ, how far is your mother's house from your house?
It's like,
Like
15 minutes.
I
Oh,
knew it
come
was
on,
done,
bruh.
Okay, done.
He said, leave
Now,
like
now,
15
now,
minutes.
I could agree with you on two things. One, it's an inconvenience because you got your own shit to do, your own life.
What
And I-
the fuck?
Yep.
Hold on, you're getting to a point. Go for it.
Impossible.
Go ahead, Rob.
And
I tried.
once
I
again,
tried.
I know.
Go ahead.
And once again, you're handling your day by day, and for you to stop doing what you're doing, to go all the way over there,
To mama
do
house.
yeah,
Your
to-
mama house.
Can I finish?
Now, mother.
An empty house at that. Empty.
I know, empty.
But
Now,
the
I'm
ice
with,
maker
I'm
fucked
with
up.
you. I'm with you all the way.
Over ice maker.
I'm with you. Over ice maker because once again, it's a minor petty thing, which can be. What can I finish?
What the fuck?
Which can be looked at my convenience at a later date, and I feel DJ on that because I have to wait. I have to go all the way across town.
So 15 minutes.
15
nigga.
minutes. 15 minutes. Let's
Okay,
get it
but
going.
Vegas ain't that big.
No, Vegas ain't that. But when
hot. It's hot.
I have to stop doing what I'm doing to do shit for my mother, it pisses me off. But
Oh,
then
wow. Yeah, see, Pop?
Okay. See.
Look, you
okay.
got a good
Well,
son,
let me-
Pop.
let me
Hold
ask
on.
this.
Wait.
DJ,
No. I got
DJ,
it.
can
No.
I finish?
No. I just want to make sure I have it clear. I just got to make sure I have this clear.
You got a good
So
son.
you're saying, hey, if I say, hey, can you go by and check on the ice maker? Regardless, we're not giving about nobody being there. The ice maker's fucked up. I just need you to go check. I can't go do it. Or some. Can you go check it out? You should say,
He gonna
okay,
be back
I'm gonna
first.
go do it, but I can't do it now. But I'll go by sometime later on tonight. Fine, that's cool. But to say 4 days later,
4 or 5 days later.
Now,
that's a bit
Come
of-
on, man.
My
Can I
thing is
finish?
that.
Wait,
my-
can I
Nigga,
finish?
what difference do it make if the house is
But-
empty?
but-
Nobody
but-
lives in
but
the
that's
house.
not the point.
Now, DJ, I get you on that.
What if the ice was popping out and was making the floor wet
Yeah,
and you
that's
didn't
what-
know
what-
that?
What if the
Yeah,
house?
I knew it wasn't doing
Right,
that.
but
I knew it wasn't doing that, so
Thank
that's
you.
different.
Thank
So
you.
you
And
must
now-
got
now-
cameras
now-
in the house then.
Now I'm still with you on this, DJ. But then
Impossible.
Speedy has said something to me that made me realize something.
What?
When you
That he's
said
fat?
You're,
Stupid.
you're gay?
no,
Wow.
be lucky
Those are your
that you still
friends,
have
man.
your mom with you.
Exactly.
Right, okay.
And
I
then
mean,
I had
My mom's birthday
and
was
then-
yesterday.
And then I had
But,
to.
She
but
knows.
Hold on,
Speedy
hold on,
didn't
wait,
ask Nick
wait.
either.
Hold on, DJ. Then I had to stop, nigga. I had to stop and think and say, damn, that's fucking selfish of me. Because at the end of the day, you only get one mom, and my
Or
mother-
whoever that is.
or whoever it is.
So what's
Yeah.
your perspective?
Let me
Nigga, you just
say.
changed it.
Let me ask.
No, I'm with him, but then I had to, like I
But
said,
you against them, so what is it?
no, I'm not against him. I just said I had to come realize
Nigga,
myself
I cleared
that
the
I fucked
pathway
up.
for you to do that shit.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
DJ, so your
Without
mom
the
is in
Hellcat.
your mom is in L.A., right?
No, she lives.
No, she's 15
She's in
minutes from
Vegas.
him.
She's in Vegas.
just wasn't at the
No,
house.
no,
I
no.
thought I heard him
This
say
is my mom's
He got a
second
house
This
there.
the vacant
yeah,
house,
so
okay.
she come out when she come out. She stayed at the house. So she was in L.A. That's why
Yes,
she
yes.
asked you. Okay.
Yeah,
so
yeah, she lives in
Why
LA.
did you even tell her that you gonna get around? Why don't you say, okay, mom? She ain't got to know when you went over there.
Yeah, she is gonna know when I went over there because
She gonna check behind you.
because No, she's not gonna check behind me, but she gets a notification when somebody goes there.
So she knew her
knows
son
when I
didn't
go,
go for 4 days to check on the thing he asked her to. That's
but
I would be upset.
She knew it wasn't. She knew it wasn't, and it wasn't like a time sensitive thing. She's not here. I can check on it like whenever at my convenience. But also, Speedy, you didn't ask Nick to do it. You said send me the link. Like you gave them instructions.
Ask
That's different.
Well, no.
Yeah, you gotta ask them.
He actually did ask.
Yeah, we're not that. Look, the situation here wasn't the issue. I just thought this would be a good topic of conversation. I just wanted to know if most people think they kids.
He actually asked him and said please at the end of it.
I just want to know: is there a problem now in the Caldwell household?
My question is, I want to know. Thanks, DJ. I wanted to know from the parents out there.
Thanks, DJ.
Do you guys think that your kids actually like you as a person?
Yes.
That was my question.
Yes.
You think so, Pops? You think all your kids,
every single one of them,
liked you? If you wasn't their dad, would they hang out with you?
Yes.
I mean, I know of one. I can't speak for the others because I don't see them around.
Cause I always
Now, maybe they like you because they don't see you around.
They don't help you. No, go ahead.
The further away, the better you become.
I have a bad joke if you want to hear it.
You know what? Perfect time.
Robbie, I have a bad joke if you want to hear it. We met your daughter Monday. She ain't look too happy.
Yeah, she ain't really like you, Mom. We can tell she
I told her to blink if it's bad. She blinked with both eyes.
She loves me.
Impossible.
She said she
You
blinked.
was holding her hostage.
She blinked profusely.
She told me that.
love and like ain't the same thing, Mom. We got a phone call.
Call her what's your name? Where you
told
call
me
her
she loved
from?
She told me she
Yeah, in
loved
a
me.
You
text.
like vegetables, but
That's
you
what
love
she-
hot pockets.
That's what she said.
we got a phone call.
She was like, "Help me! I'm in my sunken place."
He said you like vegetables, but you love hot pockets.
I took her to
Call her what's your name? Where you call her from?
Yo, it's L out of Houston. What's going on, man?
Take that L.
Hey, man.
Gone from Vegas to Houston.
L, do your kids like you as a person, or are they just around because you gave them birth?
Number one.
Now, my kids like me, man.
There you go.
We don't really like you, L. We've been
Yeah, we've been knowing you for at least 2 years.
It's hard to believe, L.
That's what I'm trying to understand.
Yo, that's love right there that Nick gave. That's what he's saying.
Check it out, yo. Here's the thing. If my pops or my mom's ask me to do something, what I try to find out is where is it at a list as far as their priorities, how urgent is it?
Mm-hmm.
If it's not something that's very urgent for them, then it's not urgent for me.
Okay.
Yep. No. You know what it is? And I had to come to the realize.
Why not just go do it? Why does it have to be?
Because
Just like when y'all ask, hey, Dad, can I get $10 for gas? Now I need to find out, do you need it right now? Can I give it to you later?
Good point.
Why not just give them the $10?
Solid point.
see, but once again, their emergency is not our
But
emergency.
giving
We got our
money
own lives.
and asking to do an actual task is different
What?
as far as the comparison.
Well, I'm saying as far as asking in general.
Right.
If I ask you to do something,
I'm not saying my daughter's going to not get done or my mom's not going to get done. I just need to find out if it's something that they say is urgent, then I'm going to do it right away. Then I know, okay, I need to reprioritize my stuff to go ahead and take care of what it is they need me to do. If it's not, then I don't have to worry about changing my schedule around to handle it. I know I can get
Okay,
to it
L.
and still get it taken care of.
DJ without that Hellcat said he waited 4 days to go fix it. You tell me if that's right.
That was messed up.
No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. It wouldn't take 4 days to do it.
Okay. But he said he would do it on his time.
But see,
I
Speedy,
think
Speedy,
that's
in your point, Speedy, you are a Virgo. You're a bit of a control freak.
Ain't that a bitch?
Virgo's are gay, is that what you said?
Boy, him calling out a man's sign.
You said you was a freak.
Virgos are bottoms. What you say?
Larry.
You want things done. You want things done when you want them done, how you want them done.
Pretty much. There's nothing wrong with that.
Instructions.
Sound like a woman to me.
Let's like. Now let me ask you this, L. Let me ask you this.
You got the hair color.
He just got the hair color.
L, let me ask. L, can I ask you a question?
They're like Shaka Khan.
L, can I ask you a question?
Shaka Khan.
Like when you get ready to tell your daughter, whoever, to clean their room, are you expecting them to clean it now? Do you have to say clean now, or do you just say clean the room? And the fact you came in and said clean the room, they should get it clean right then, right?
Well, Speedy, hold up.
Answer the question. It's a yes or no answer.
We're changing the scenario.
No, we're not.
We're talking about
That is a little change.
Yes, we are. Let me finish. Because we're talking about the comparison of a child compared to a grown person.
I can't with you.
Like, okay, all right. Well, I'll switch it up. So we here at the office. We here at the office, and I say, Nick, I need to have the mics done a certain way.
Fuck you.
They have not been done that way. I even bought the thing to put the cameras on. He did not do it.
So, hold on,
and
stop.
how
Wait,
much
wait,
is-
no,
how much is Nick's salary?
No, hold on. Now I'm gonna say this because open another door. Let me say
You
this.
get what you pay for.
Let me say this. L, hold on. Let me say this. This is my gripe with this though. If I was some white dude that wasn't your son, you wouldn't be telling me what to do with.
I didn't tell you.
Why can't I finish?
Oh,
the
my
sentence?
bad.
You wouldn't be telling me what to do with the mics and the light. I do this. I don't just do it for this show. I get paid to run the board, do the lights and the microphone. I actually know.
I don't like your tone.
Very insolent.
If you just let me finish, I actually know how it's supposed to go.
Yeah.
You come in and you want to do it your way, but it's not based on anything other than that's how you like it. But it's not functional.
In other words,
So-
shut the fuck up, Pops. I got this.
No, so all I was saying was
What's
you can have it your way. I just tell you, hey Pops, it's not gonna work like that because of this. You bought the stuff for the camera, but like I said, if we put the cameras on the table, the cameras are gonna move during the show.
Not. Did we try?
Hey Nick, look.
Y'all about to have Smacks. They about to argue.
No. But this is my
He
point.
wants you to put.
No,
he
Smack,
wants you
hold
to
on.
be in
This is my point.
position.
This is my point. If I was somewhere in the white dude, Pops, if I told you that, you wouldn't ask me if I tried it.
He'll believe you.
You would just be like, oh, okay, cool. The cameras wouldn't work on the table. That's my point. I just feel like because I'm your son, you just feel like you got to keep saying
He can
stuff.
push the issue because
and
you're his
it's
son.
because it's your opinion. Not because it's right or wrong, which is cool. I understand it. I don't have a problem with it.
He wants you to really prove him that what he wants
yeah,
is
that's
not
fine.
gonna work.
Speedy, did you hear what your son said?
I
He
just don't
said
like
he can
going through
fuck
the-
you up,
I
nigga.
just don't
We
like
got a
going-
phone call.
I
Caller,
just
what's
don't
your
like
name? I'm
going through the
sorry.
motions sometimes.
Hell.
He said
He
we
got-
can take this outside. That's
He
what
got
I
a
heard.
point. You do love white people.
I had the same situation.
That's all you got from that, Mark?
I had the same situation with my dad. This
All right.
is how it played out.
All right.
He wanted me to do something. He was trying to tell. Now he don't know. He don't even know how to fucking do it. He just know what he wanted the end result to be.
Okay.
And so he's trying to tell me how to do some shit that he don't know how to do. So I just flat out told him, I said, look, I know what to do. I know what you want. I'm going to do it my way. If you want it done your way, then go ahead and do it and figure it out yourself.
Now, see, I never would have said that to my dad.
No, but understanding.
I couldn't have
he
never said that to
understood
my
what
dad.
No, but the thing is, he understood my point. He's wanting me to do something that he doesn't understand. He's trying to tell me how to do it, and you're trying to give me instructions to do some shit that you don't even know what's going on. So you can't tell me how to do this shit. Let me go ahead
You
and
said it
handle
like
for
that
you.
to him?
Nah, he would have been
No,
shot.
me and my dad
That
cool
was shot
like
him,
that,
nigga,
man.
dog.
Me and my dad cool like that. There's no disrespect at all.
Oh.
And but he understands. He understood. Okay, you know what? I stepped out of line. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I asked you to do it. I'm gonna let you go ahead and handle it. But Speedy, you are a
Good
control
point
freak.
there,
A control freak.
Speedy
I
will
just-
never admit he don't know. Speaking of good kids of mine, my son,
Thanks,
I
Al.
told him that I was
Thank
on the
you.
show, and he said to tell y'all, I'm too good for you, motherfucker. No, he said,
Shout out to Lil
what's
Mark.
up? He told me to tell you what's up.
Shout out
So
to
Lil Mark,
doing this thing,
shout out to
man.
Lil Mark. He's going to try out for one of the teams,
He's
right?
leaving. He had to do a workout for European scouts for European League
Yeah.
this week over in Vegas.
Oh, there you
DJ Hellcat, go out there and check him out. He need a ride.
Oh yeah, DJ,
DJ,
pull
no
up, man.
Hellcat.
Show some love out there.
I was just
Yeah.
out there.
Don't take 4 days to get there, though.
That'd be at
All
the,
right,
that'd be at the
Smacks,
Tarkanian
Smacks,
Center,
you think
bro.
Lil Smacks like you?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
You think? Well, he's
You
still
want
little,
you want to
bro.
ask
You gotta
everybody?
give him some time. He's still little.
You want to ask everybody?
Robbie,
yeah,
did
shit.
you
I
did
think he
you think?
knows
Oh
his
dang, we
pops.
see, look, we blowing up right now. Yeah.
Do I think what
Hold
now?
on, we blowing, our phones are blowing up.
Caller, what's
Caller
your
was-
name?
oh, yeah, go
Where you
ahead.
calling from?
Hey, Vern.
First and foremost, here we go. Just because you have kids does not mean that you have to like them. You can love
What
your
the
parents.
fuck?
That is
No,
true, though,
you
Pops.
can
That
love
is
your
true.
parents, but not like them.
That is
Just
true.
like you can
No
love
such
your kids
thing. No
and
such
not
thing.
like your kids.
I love my kids
Quit
and I
acting-
like them.
Everybody, everything is not in your bubble, Speedy. Everybody.
So
does
you
not
mean to
have
tell
the
me-
upbringing-
People in your family don't like you.
Yeah, and I don't like them either.
Do you know anybody that don't like their
Yeah,
kids?
but Vern,
It's a
here's,
lot-
Vern, here's the thing that
Okay,
falls
here's
into
the
few
thing
people
when
don't
you
like
say,
their
when I
kids.
say not like, here's the thing when I say, just like you can love your kids, but not just like them as a person. You can love your parents, but not like them as people, because you can say, hey,
Impossible.
I love you, but you're a little pushy. I love you, but you're too opinionated, and you get on my damn nerves.
How can you tell a
That's life-
grown
that's-
motherfucker? Man, y'all niggas is hilarious.
But Speedy,
Fucking
okay, let me come.
Hey,
I've
okay,
never
here's the
uttered
thing.
them words in my
Vern,
life.
Let me say this.
Let me say this last
Let
one.
me say this.
The only reference is for you, and it falls into this category. You really can't speak on it because you don't have no kids.
Period.
No. Here's the thing. Here's what I'm getting ready to say. First and foremost, you cannot put everybody in your bubble. How you feel and your opinions is how you grew up.
Bubble.
It's how you grew up in your opinion. Everything does not go and it's not as cookie cutter as you grew up in. Everybody did not have two. Everybody did not grow up with two parents. Everybody didn't grow up
you got to
with
bring
two
your lips in
parents.
to do it.
Everybody's parents was not loving. Everybody's parents was not caring. So you cannot sit here and judge another person on what their relationship with their parents
Nick said he got the phone like this the whole time.
I mean, he ready to stab me with a knife. He's not listening to the fact
I
that
must be saying something that makes sense because y'all trying to say something different and ignore what I'm saying.
So Vernon, look.
So I'm obviously making some type of sense somewhere.
Well, Vernon, real woman, real talk. One.
I heard him snap his finger.
He sound like somebody's auntie right now.
There are people who don't like their parents in real life. I can agree. I was wondering if there's parents that don't like their children.
Wow.
I know a few people that don't like their kids.
And I don't mean I just mean like as a person. Like
now, when you say don't like,
I mean as a person. I know people who don't like their parents like as people.
Kirk Franklin don't like his son.
Oh yeah, he did.
And this goes back to the conversation.
I don't think Brian McKnight's kids
and
like
this
him.
goes back to the conversation that Speedy and Aaron was having.
No, we ain't going back down that road.
But no, it's the same thing. It's the same exact
It's not in the Bible.
But you're not listening. You're not listening to other people's opinion, and you're not saying, well, hey, you may have your opinion, and I have mine.
It ain't in the Bible.
All right, Vernon, we got some more calls.
Thanks,
Vernon.
Vernon.
Thanks, Vernon.
The other people in the Bible.
Let's see. We got some
Keep
more.
working on that bubble. Vern.
Just an opinion says he knows several people that don't like their parents.
I've never heard of that. Shit is incredible.
So, yeah,
I love my mom.
That's the thing. It happens.
As much as my dad whooped my ass, I loved him.
It happens.
Loved him, but did you like
you were in the
him?
ass whoopings.
Yeah, we talking about like.
Did you like him?
It's a difference between like and love.
I didn't get to like my dad till I was close to 40 because.
Dang, Robbie. I was wondering why you had your head down over there, y'all.
No.
He was texting him now.
Yeah.
You know I don't like you.
No, he's gone.
Oh, I'm
He's
sorry.
gone.
Oh wow.
But my dad, he's
in the bubble.
He was in the bubble. He was tough. He was.
My mom's in the bubble. My mom.
And I couldn't whoop his ass. So
why would you want?
Why would you whoop your daddy ass?
You try your parents.
No.
I tried my father one time, and that's
don't
all
do
I
that
needed.
shit.
Nigga, I tried it once.
Why would you do that? You don't love your dad? What's going on?
No, I love my dad, but he pissed me off. My sister said something to me, pissed me off, and I cussed her out. So my dad goes, "Motherfucker, this is the only place she could talk to a nigga and not have a nigga jump down her throat." I said, "This is the motherfucking real world." He said, "Really? Well, in the real world, I'd whoop your ass." I said, "Shit, the fuck you will." Oh, let's go outside, motherfuckers.
How old are you at this time?
I was 22. He said, "Let's go outside." I said, "Nigga, let's go
You at
outside."
your daddy house at 22?
I'm at my daddy's
How
house.
old were you when you woke back up?
No,
40.
but this is the
Then I forgave him, so it's cool.
This is the kicker. So we go outside the sliding glass door. As soon as the door opened, shoom, let's go, motherfucker. Follow me. I said, "Nigga, I'm right behind you, motherfucker." As soon as he goes out,
What kind of relationship is
click,
this?
and I locked the motherfucking door. Nigga, I wasn't going out to get my ass beat. Fuck that. He already put
You
my
cussed at your dad?
because I was
My
pissed
son
off.
has never cussed at me.
Never.
So what ended up happening?
None of my kids.
What ended
What
up
would you
happening?
do if you-
What ended up
if you
happening?
cussed at
I
you?
locked all the doors because I ran around the house around 3:00 in the morning.
Ran around
Ran around the
Nigga, I ran around the house locking doors.
And 23 in your drawers, nigga. What are you doing?
You know you can get your own house at 23.
That nigga had a
I
robe
was,
on.
I was, I was
could've
in
just said
Denver,
no,
I was
nigga.
back in Denver visiting. So around 3:00 in the morning, I had a broomstick in my hand, ready to whoop somebody's ass.
Robbie.
It's a bad story, Robbie. That's all I know.
Nigga, all I know is when my dad was
Nigga, I'm gonna whoop you. Click.
my
Now
dad-
you
All I
outside.
know is you're a terrible son.
My dad was just tough. He was so tough and rigid.
But what made you think you could talk to
I'ma
your dad
smash the
in that
broomstick,
tone?
nigga.
Like,
Well-
motherfucker.
Because when he cussed
Apparently,
at
he ain't got
me,
no respect.
no, I had respect. I was just being
An asshole.
I was being an asshole. And I told my dad that and when I had 40, I said, I love you.
Did you ever apologize?
Yeah, why do you wait till 40?
He
No,
waited
no,
until his dad was old enough,
okay.
too old that couldn't kick his ass down.
No, I did it. No, I did it that morning at 3:00 in the morning.
Okay.
when he
Oh,
woke
you
me up.
apologize. Okay.
We got a phone call.
But he told
Caller,
I told
what's
him, I
your
said,
name?
I love you. I
Where you
said,
calling
but
from, ho?
if you weren't my dad, I couldn't be your friend. I said, we'd fight all the time.
Why would you say
God
that?
damn, they could just say I'm sorry and then move on.
No.
Let's forget Robbie said, caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Damn, Robbie. Call it. Come on, you kill Robbie's story for this? They hung up.
Motherfucker. No, I
They
just
scared. They scared for your ass.
No, my dad was a real good dude.
So
He was a real
I
person.
told this story
He was real.
about when I'm at my dad's house chilling, and he's playing Rick James, and I said, yeah, Hammer sampled the song. He said, no, Hammer and Rick James is the same motherfucker. I said, nah, Daddy, Hammer's this guy, and Rick James that. He said, look, nigga, I said they the same, and he grabbed his belt. I said, I'm gonna go and leave. I'll talk to you later. And I left.
Still see a 12-year-old boy.
Yeah. So I left, but at no point was I gonna go, motherfucker, what we doing? I couldn't never.
The closest thing for me, I was 17, and I'm just having words with my dad, and my dad took that shit
left.
Took his glasses off. Are you ready?
And you said,
I'm like, Dad, what are you talking about? I don't even know.
Oh, your voice went low.
Dad,
you tripping, man? Nobody even joining like
oh,
that.
Father.
Why you get like that? I wouldn't even try. Oh.
But would you have raised your voice at your dad?
No, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't even like that. I got
what was it about?
I don't even know. All I remember is that motherfucker said, oh, this motherfucker think he grown. You get all that shit, bro.
It's me, Dad.
Wait. And you, I'm gonna tell you the fuck.
Father.
Oh, we got a phone call. Well,
call it.
Phone call. Call it.
Yo, this is L again, man. What's going on?
What's going on?
Hey, Rod. Look, man. I don't think I can go there with my father.
Yeah, me either, man.
Would you fight your daddy?
Look,
even
man,
if he locked the door.
My pops and I, man, we talk shit to each other, but my pops is my best friend. So there still is that respect level for my father, even though we, play around.
I don't think we said
said
you didn't respect him. We're just saying.
But I never tell my pops, let's go. I'm gonna beat your ass.
Well, let me say this.
In my mind,
what happened was, like I said, when my sister did something. No, when my sister did something wrong.
In my mind, because that nigga might read it.
Yeah.
No, it's not even that. When my sister did something wrong, I checked her, and my father.
But is that your place to do that?
Good question.
Yes, because
to check your sister.
My sister said something disrespectful to me. I've got 6 sisters.
But you said something disrespectful to your daddy, though.
So
nobody in your family respects.
Hey, Speed, I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
Like a regular thing in your family, bro.
When you met your real father, you
go ahead. Listen. You run out of.
Oh no! When you met your real father, you said you stopped fucking with him because he wouldn't get you a car.
Well, I only met him at the grocery store, and we never. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
We never talked to each other
again. You didn't try to have a relationship with him after you met him?
No, because it was weird, man. Because again, my dad was my dad. I'm maybe.
And he's named after him.
Yeah, so I'm maybe like.
Yeah,
13.
I get that.
Yeah, I was like 13 or 12. So it was too much to process. And then as soon as I get home, first thing my dad would say, he said, "So you gonna change your name?" I was like, "To Donald Smith?" I said, "Nah, nigga, I'm gonna stay with Caldwell."
Oh, you did get his last name. You understand? Okay.
Yeah, but
Donald Smith.
Yeah, that wouldn't have went good. That would have been horrible.
Donald Ray Smith.
Donald Ray Smith.
They got hey Nick, that nigga would have had a white woman and a white name.
Yeah,
Donald Smith.
It would have been. But so when my dad was so worried about me changing my name, I just was like, nah. And so again, I was 13, so it wasn't like I'm gonna go back up to the place to see him again. So I didn't think about it until I got out of high school and I needed a car. And I'm like, well, shit, I got a daddy.
How did it fuck with you any of those, Speed?
Nah, I never thought about it after I left the place. Again, it was just I kind of knew, you know how black families are. Because everybody go, how's that? Speedy look different than all them other kids, but I didn't know what they were saying until that moment when I met him.
He sure eat more.
Oh, he tell a bitch.
that's also D.L. Hughley's
Thank
show.
you, man, for phone call.
D.L. be like, nigga, family be like, you know that ain't your real father. Ain't nobody at this table your kid.
Yeah.
Now I will tell you the trippiest story. Good friend of mine.
Known him
all my life, yes. He's 16.
Go, Robbie, that was a good one.
He's 16. Want to get his driver's license. Mom been kind of bullshitting because need to get the birth certificate.
Yeah.
So mom bullshitting. It's always we'll get to it. And go make it up. Oh, you got to do all this. It's hard to get. Okay. So close knit family got all sisters. She the oldest one. And mom is the youngest one. Don't know what's up. So when he tells her, "Well, mom said about the drive," no, you can just go right down there to the records. Down there, you go right by Georgetown. Get your birth. Come on, we'll go down there. So they go in there, you give them your daddy and your mama's name.
Who you think they are?
And he said, man, they going back and forth, but we still can't find it. for hours, nigga. They about to close up.
That is my daddy.
Can't find it under that daddy's name. Then he began. I met his dad.
His real dad or the dad?
No, the guy.
Dad.
His dad?
Yeah. And he said, man, I'm calling on the phone, crying, telling him, I'll go out here, and they can't find my dad. Come on home, we'll talk about it. That's how he found out his daddy wasn't here.
Ah, damn.
And him and his
And
mom,
how old was he?
Him and his mom, he was 16. Him and his mom were close, man.
I was 13.
They still are.
I was
Still very
13 in the 7th grade or 8th grade.
Yeah.
And I told the story again, but my mom just said, get in the car. I was like, because it's 7 of us. So nobody ever went with my mom. She at least took 2 kids or 3. Nobody just went one person with my mom. So the fact and everybody was like, I want to go. And she said, no, I'm just taking Speedy. I went, that's different. Huh? So maybe I'm getting a toy, nigga. I'm getting a new bike. I don't know.
I can see like the 2 oldest one looking.
But you was the youngest, right?
I was a second. No, but my sister older than me.
I think the older ones are looking at each other like, he about to go find out.
It's about that time.
I don't think they knew.
About that time. Hey, Speedy, stay strong, my brother.
I think
the younger
and
one,
when I play it back,
I'm gonna go to the oldest one. No.
not this
Listen to
one.
mama.
And that's why your daddy different.
All right, but I did know I think my dad knew. My dad knew, and because I played it back in my head, and I remember him going, "So Louise, you gonna go and take him now?" I was like, where am I going?
Go on, get this bullshit over with.
Take this nigga out to the pasture.
How many years did you have with your dad? The relationship, I mean.
The dad?
The dad?
Biological dad.
That's the dad.
That one encounter.
That's
Wow.
it.
And then the next encounter, when I went back up there, when I graduated high school, and I needed a car, and he said, I ain't got it. I got other kids. I was like, other kids? Nigga, I thought it was just me.
So you got.
I have never met
You
him.
got so many kids. You just used to.
I've never met him.
Around.
All right, we take a quick break.
So I mean, we'll talk about the counseling that you need to get because it's really what it is.
Yeah, we're going to have to set
Yeah,
him up. We're gonna
listen,
set you up.
Wanza just walked in the building.
For what?
He got a daughter with him, so I'm sure he has a great opinion about this topic.
Impossible.
Speaking of counseling,
So we'll be back. It's going to be a short break,
Don't
y'all.
move.
We'll be right back.
Let me tell you. You know how they say you try your parents at a certain age.
No, I do not.
You see, a lot of niggas love me and a lot of niggas hate me. So I walk around the set with my toast tacos safety. When them gangbanging thugs is talking about peace, it's kill or be killed, so I'm putting they slugs in the mug. Be destruct, roughneck soldiers represent. Fuck with my squad and any more bodyguards than the president. Ever since I entered the rap scene, I noticed a lot of MCs changing styles now they mean. If you ask me, all that shit is game. I remain the same, the pretty boy, that's my name. But let a nigga act like it can't happen. When his ass is flapping, I better come out capping, clapping. Cause I ain't about that beef shit, I'm into knocking out T-shit. You know the beef shit, creep with a real nigga from the streets that did mad dirt and still ain't 6 feet deep. You see, I don't sleep, I keep a slug in the chamber, smoking any stranger that I think could be danger. Rearrange the way your life has been, that's what real niggas relate to my shit like relatives. If I have to, I clap you, kid, don't let me catch you. Cause I'ma blast your ass and leave you stiff like a statue attached to the wrong criminal ways, like selling trade, failing grades and putting niggas in their graves. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. It's never be good cause it cats we trust. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. It's never be good cause it cats we trust. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. It's never be good cause it cats we trust. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. It's never be good cause it cats we trust.
That's a pretty tight spot.
Watch this.
Your Buick Parks and so. That's so you.
Of course you know where we're going. That's so you.
Kind of got a sixth sense.
And a head-up display.
They're here.
You brought all these players in your Buick?
Yep,
So you.
it is.
At the heart of every Buick SUV is you. Pay no interest on Buick SUV models.
We're about to start our very own streaming service.
South Park: The Streaming Wars is now streaming on Paramount Plus.
Yeah!
Surprise!
We're in the streaming business too.
Where'd you get that? Making stuff for streaming services?
At the end of the day, there's only going to be like 3 streaming services.
I think you've had too many popsicles.
Yeah, I think maybe I had one too many popsicles.
South Park: The Streaming Wars now streaming.
Why can't people just have a one streaming service? Have everything.
Exclusively on Paramount Plus.
One time, y'all, Blunt Crew 9-4 blowing up the spot. This one right here called When the Smoke Clears. I got my niggas Alive Straws, my niggas Ambush, and I'm that nigga Q. And we chill at the rock bottom. True. I'm never giving up, although it's been a mad struggle. If there's beef, call my beef. There'll be their rooms a double, cause bodies is drunk in any kind of order. Bring tendencies, it's still a fucking slaughter, cause I'm sick in the head. My mentality ill, fuck the dumb shit, I make your body lay still. From the lyrical blast, Blunt Crew to my back. You think that you fat? We see who all that, cause the law keep me high. My niggas who will die while we do, you die. So motherfucker, why try to come off with skills when you know how we go? I guess you didn't know, now you're deceased with your rhyme flow. As your family cries, I gives a damn. Blunt Crew representing, now I pass it to my man.
Hey, yo, I be the man that you passed it to. See, major from the ghost land, I thought you knew that niggas get screwed fucking with the ones and twos. Snooze on the scale, see that ass on the news. Cruise if you want, but that's not smart. Mr. Bob's up next, tear that ass apart. So start your engines and prepare to go, cause I'm about to show the definition of a flow. Niggas fuck around, but when will they learn that? And when you mess with fire, kids, you're bound to get burned. Earn your fucking keep, sleep if you won't. Step up, catch a tech up, smoke like a blunt.
I'm considered the threat to MCs that clapped up on their knees and slept. Wannabes get wrecked. I never met no one abundant. What you see is what you get. Enough said. No one blunted, so I'm nice up on the set. Representing with 5 live niggas from the tribe. The other 4, 5, 4 out of 5 got from 5 to survive. You gotta have the speed to be a leader. Don't repeat her unless you really wanna feel the heater. Rat-a-tat-tat, that's the sign of your gat. Well, that's the sound of my mic fucking niggas in the back. Me and my peers make.
I could never. I would have.
I was like, did you run fast?
Why you can't do it? And then like, she told me like, but I'm being a kid.
So why not just do it?
Because like I'm not a machine.
Ooh.
Yeah, see, I'm not a machine.
I agree with her because that was my frustration. Out of all the kids, I was the one getting picked on to do shit.
Saying, but like, you had a human being. Like I was just asking a question
I know
as
that.
a kid. I have
so many. But you asked too many goddamn questions.
But you took it personally. But that's not my problem. That's your problem.
No, it is.
Yes,
it's
it is.
who raised you that let you have that.
No, you're projecting. Like you had a kid for strictly.
So you mean to tell?
For you?
No, was Aaron? If I ask my son, "Hey, can you turn the TV for me?" They just go turn it. They're not like, well, why don't you get your ass up and do it?
They just don't turn it. Like what? Do you say?
It's never been that way.
But
it's never happened.
Okay, what would you say? Like if that?
I don't know what to say because it never would happen with none of my. It didn't happen with me. It didn't happen with none of my kids. None of my kids looked at me and said, in a thought, not even said. They didn't look at me and go, he should just get up and do it himself. No, they just go do it. I'm the parent.
They felt sorry for you.
No, it's not a. I'm not. You being funny.
That don't have nothing to do with you being a parent. Like you're
No, I'm saying I'm the adult in the room. If I ask you to do something, no matter how petty you may think it is, why would you not do it?
Where does that rule come from? Because you just made it up.
Yeah, you made
No.
I'm the adult.
No. I'm saying if I'm
no,
not.
that's exactly what you're saying, nigga. No.
Because you out here. Because you're out here.
Hey, we need to change the subject because apparently some niggas can't handle this shit.
But Speedy, because you're out here sport fucking now, I gotta turn off.
No.
I gotta turn off lights.
No, that's nothing to do with sport fucking.
Hell yeah,
that joke didn't go there, but we'll save that joke for somewhere. No. The point I'm trying to get across is no. I'm saying why not just do it? Why? At what point in your life do you go? Why don't she get her lazy ass up and turn the motherfucker off?
Because we get tired of doing it over and over.
Who gives a fuck?
So I
do.
Wait.
I'm
a person.
Hold on. You ain't shit.
Can I ask you a question?
You got a phone call.
Fuck you, Caldwell.
Question real quick. Hold on, caller.
Say
Hold on, caller.
You a
Caller,
4-year-old kid.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Turn your radio down.
Hey, y'all, it's Nakia from the Bay.
What's up, Nakia?
You sound a little better. You sound better.
Hey. You know what? Mark, shut the fuck up.
He can't.
Don't even,
Mark.
Don't even entertain Mark because it's going to derail and we ain't going to
She can't entertain me.
Like,
go ahead.
Please make your comment before this,
Anyway,
this
so
fat light skinned nigga say something.
what I was going to say is
must've
you
got
know, you
something
guys
from
are
your
asking
kid.
a question about do you. I was going to say, you know how you guys are asking, do you like or did you like your parents?
Mm-hmm.
I have to put it this way. I respected my mom. I didn't like some of her ways, but I respected her. That's the fear she put in me as a child.
But see, you heard what you said?
Fear.
It's the fear that she
Fear.
put
It's that
So,
fear.
like, everything was fear-based. It wasn't you being a child. Like, I was just being a child. Like, children ask questions all the time. So for you to be
Right.
like, why are you questioning me? It's like, I'm a kid. I'm learning. My brain is developing. Like, why do I have to do this if you're close enough to the TV to
But
do it?
I don't even see how that thought could come
Well,
into
the
your
thing
head.
is,
Why
well,
not just
but
do
with
it?
Nigga,
me-
some of us went to school
But
and
what-
used the left and the right brain. I don't know what the
I
fuck
went
you
to
was
school.
doing.
I went to
Yeah.
school. I
Are you
graduated. Did all that shit.
I know a lot.
I don't
The one
understand.
The one thing my mom did do is she did encourage me to ask questions, but she also encouraged me. She was like, "Hold on now, you overstepping your boundaries
Yeah, that's what
and
happened
asking
to
this
me.
question. There's something that
Yeah,
you
you're
should know."
overstepping your
So she's
boundaries.
like, she
No,
was-
she encouraged me to ask questions. Like you don't.
Impossible.
You didn't.
No,
you
there's
sound-
no way your
you
mom.
sound
No,
like
there's
you-
no way your mom told you you should ask me why I won't get my lazy ass up and do it myself. There's no fucking way she asked.
Yeah.
She didn't put that. Hold on. She did not put
Yes.
that thought in your head that you should ask me why my lazy ass won't get up and turn the TV. Then she didn't give you that thought.
Yes,
She did not give you
my
that
mom
thought.
did give me that thought.
I don't believe
She
that.
would call me. She would.
I don't believe
My mom
it.
was real
I don't
old.
believe
My
that
mom
because if
was
that's the
different.
case, hold on. If that's the case,
My mom
she
was
wouldn't have
different.
asked you to do it because I told her. No, yeah, I should probably get my butt
But
up.
you don't teach your kids everything.
No.
Some things they learn
See,
on
exactly.
their own.
See,
Like,
but
what
here's
fucking
the
planet
thing,
do you
Speedy.
live on, man?
I live on the planet Earth,
Hold on.
and I've survived longer than you.
Hey,
Let's do it
K-Dot.
that. Let's get it correct now.
K-Dot,
You
let
keep
me-
acting like you got it right. You ain't got it. That's not. Just stop. Everybody stop.
no,
Stop,
what
Mark.
you
Stop,
getting-
Mark.
what you getting mad for?
Stop. I'm not getting mad.
right now. You
Stop.
look mad. You look
I'm
mad.
saying.
You being a Virgo. Go ahead.
Look at
Virgo traits coming out.
No, I got a real question.
No, fuck your question.
Damn.
Now turn the TV off. No,
had a
no.
question.
My thing is, if Wanzer's at his house and the remote's or whatever it is, and he go, baby girl, hand me that remote. The daughter should look at him and go, you should get your lazy ass up. Come over here and get this remote. Why are you asking me? That's what you're saying.
No, that's what you saying.
No, I'm just a simple question.
That's what you.
I'm answering.
That's what you are
That's
percepting.
what your projection. I'm saying, like, why do I have to get the remote?
Because you right there.
You ain't gonna let me answer.
You are projecting.
Yeah, you projecting.
And you would be right there too if you got up and went and got
Exactly.
I just have this.
Thank you, Buzzer.
I say it's K-Dot. You don't have kids.
She don't.
No, hold on. Nakia,
I do have
Nakia,
kids.
do you have kids?
No, just because I haven't had
I
no
have a-
nigga,
I have a
I
stepdaughter.
have kids.
So you didn't birth no
Yeah,
kids.
responsibility.
So this is
It
why I'm
doesn't
saying to
No,
you.
I have not
You're
birthed
right.
no kids.
It does.
No, it
It's
doesn't.
different.
It's just a
And
different
I'm
kind of
it's
love.
different.
It's still
And I'm gonna
logic.
say this to you.
How is it different if you
I'm-
raise
I'm-
them
Love
raise
is
them
different,
and
but the
become
logic
birth?
is the
because I'm
same.
gonna
Speedy
say.
ain't birthed no mother.
Hold
Speedy
on,
ain't
hold-
had no kids come out of his belly.
It doesn't matter, but we know we made
got
them.
a birth
and
body.
I say this to you.
Just right, but you just made you've made them.
No.
You
When I
made
first-
them.
when I
That's
first-
not birthing them, nigga.
It
Your dick hole.
Y'all making
That's
me
not you
sleepy.
making one.
Hey, she ain't
Shoot,
pushing
I
her
finna
now
go
unless we
sleep
put
over
something
here.
in her. So here's the thing you got to recognize. This is what I said when I first became a parent. I told my dad.
If you don't breathe.
The first fucking time that I became a parent when I had my son, I said, I now know and understand how you feel about me. And until you're in that point, I get what you're saying. I get the respect on it, but you really don't understand why a parent is asking you the shit that they're asking. Because you'll be in that same
Just turn the TV on. Why do you have?
Wait. Here's the
This
thing.
is
But
your
here's the thing.
age. Like,
I
you're
asked.
using age as an
And so-
excuse for.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Can I say one
Yeah.
You
But
are
here's
using your
the-
age.
hold on. Here's the thing. That's the thing I loved about my mother. Because even though she was older, because my mom had me when she was 31, so she was older, she still explained to me. So like when I would get home or something, I'm home from school and she's like, "Baby, can you hand me that remote?" And I'm like, "Okay, yeah, sure, Mom, but what, the remote's right there." And she says, "Baby, I've been working all day on my feet."
God, why
I'm
not just get the
tired.
fucking remote?
So-
Why would you say to your mom, the remote's right there? She know it's right there. That's why she asked you to get it.
Wait.
The fuck is wrong?
Wait. Hold on, Speedy.
I did look.
Hold on.
I did shoot a look at my mom.
Thank you. Wait, Speedy. Let me.
Girl, but nigga, I'm gonna turn hang this motherfucker up. That's what.
Speedy,
Wait.
Speedy, that's why you built like a box of frozen frog legs. You wanted to get up and get the remote.
That was a joke, yeah.
Speedy, I'm gonna say this.
Over there and thought that up.
In between all of you guys having your discussion, I called my mom to try to get my mom on the phone.
Why would you do that?
Because I was going to get her on the call to call in. She emphatically.
You want these niggas to talk to your mama?
My mama, man.
Is Nakia bird feeding?
For real. Like, I was like, what is that?
You got a pigeon coop? What you doing?
My mother said.
Hanging out with Mike
I
Tyson?
don't know what no pigeon coop is, but a pigeon coop.
My mother said almost word for word what Speedy said. If your parent asks you something, get your ass
do
up
it.
and just do it.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is, nigga.
So let me ask you
You're
this.
60 and I'm 40. That's a different generation.
Wait a minute. Kayla, so you mean to tell me your son, if you say, baby, hand me that, and you're going to say, because I can't get it or I don't want to get it, can you get it for me? That's what you're going to say.
If he asked me.
No, he's not going to ask you. Because why would he ask?
I'm going to let you speak, right? You
But why would a kid go, why you want me to get it?
I'm not going to talk to you if you don't want to receive.
Just answer that part. Why would a kid...
Kids have critical thinking skills.
Right.
Y'all should shut the fuck up.
Thank you.
You didn't know what critical thinking was when you was a
Apparently,
kid.
you think kids don't develop a
Yes, I
mind
did.
until
See, I
after
went to
you've done
educated
raising
school.
them. Like, after you've
I
done
went
what
to one
you
of the
done.
best high
So
schools.
what? But why would a kid develop a mind to say,
Why would a kid develop a mind?
if Smack asks his son to do something, and he's gonna say to him, well, why do you want me to do that?
You ain't going to answer? You gonna answer?
But why would he ask that? He told his son to do it.
His mind is critical thinking. Like, why do I have to? Everybody wants to know why they have to do something logically.
No, they don't.
Yes, they
Not
do.
everybody.
Yes,
Don't
they
say
do.
everybody. You can't say everybody.
Yes, it is
Smack's been trying
everybody.
to say
If you have a
something.
job, they teach you how to do things. And in the
Fuck
job.
Smacks would like to say something
Smacks is trying to
intelligent.
say something.
Go ahead, Smacks. 'Cause this nigga's dumb.
Okay, so
Now, see, I didn't say that. I didn't say that about you, Kay.
I can say whatever I want.
But I didn't say that about you. The respect level.
No, I do respect.
Well, the fuck it then.
You got to meet.
The fuck it then.
I don't respect your.
I don't respect you.
She respects your dad.
I don't respect you, the hat, the Laker shit, none of that.
All right, my nigga.
The fuck out of here.
Your rainbow,
You a grown ass.
your backpack,
Here's the
nothing.
thing. Because you a child, you're not a child. I'll let you go ahead and live with that. If you a child, I'll tell you. You
Smacks
gotta
is still
respect
trying
me.
to say
Oh, you got
Don't
something to
let
say.
my
My
shit.
bad. Caller, what's your name?
Smacks, where you calling from?
from the other side of the table.
Hello.
We got Smacks on the
I
phone.
done fell asleep over here and everything. I done did all type of
Yeah,
stuff
he
trying to
did
talk.
nod. I saw him nod too.
Okay, when you talk about different generations, the way I was raised, especially my mom, my grandmother, my aunties, anybody, if they asked us to do something, we didn't have an opportunity to even say anything. It was just do it. But then as a father, I still give my son opportunity to express himself as to what he's actually thinking on from his perspective.
But how do you do that
So
if you
I-
say something simple like, can you grab that for me? Do you
But-
say, okay, you want to express why you probably shouldn't grab that for me?
But that's what I'm saying. My son probably wouldn't do that. Now, if I say we finna go do something or we finna go somewhere, he might ask why we going somewhere, why we doing that. But if I tell him to do something, he's not gonna go against what I'm saying and say, Dad, why I got to do that or why you can't do it, because he already understands this is what Daddy said. He's gonna.
But that's what I'm saying. You saying like I'm saying like why would I do that? No, I'm asking a question. I'm telling you I asked a question when I was younger. Like you saying like why would you think like I'm thinking like Mom, if you standing right there.
He just said his son wouldn't think to ask that question.
But that's his son.
But you said everybody.
No,
But
I
Speedy,
said everybody wants to know things logically. His son asked another question per logic, like where are we going? If he said he may have not asked in
That's
that
not the
scenario.
question I brought up.
No, but it's still logic, Speedy. Like that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like you picking and choosing where you want to be right and where you want to
even
be
in
wrong.
that, we never. My mother said, "Hey, let's get in the car.
We're
We
not
about
talking
to go."
about your mother.
No,
we're
I'm
talking
saying
about my mother.
Yeah,
we're not
but we're
talking
saying,
about your
but I got
experience.
that
We're
part.
talking about my
But I'm
experience.
saying, I
Clearly
wanted.
you didn't. because you
He
still
gave his
talking.
experience. I can't give mine.
No.
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 On my show.
No.
Okay. Fuck it. Who's
Caller, what's
caller?
your
What's
name?
your name? Where you
Where
calling
you
from? Did you hang up?
Yo,
There's two people calling.
Oh, what's up, Bill?
Hey.
So L, go get that Hellcat. Oh, my bad.
No,
That's not DJ. That's L.
Oh, it's L.
It's not DJ,
Same
nigga.
Yeah, same nigga.
That nigga in a
He
food
said-
coma right now.
He said the Hellcats in Texas.
What's up, Dale?
Hey, look, here's the deal. Here's deal. I get what K-Dot's coming from, Speed. Speed, you gotta kind of get to thinking that your way of how things are is how everybody else's is as well.
I never said that. I never said that.
You saying it, but you're not saying it.
But that's how you.
No, I'm grown enough to say what I mean.
Can you be grown enough and let him finish?
No.
No, but you don't allow when you're having a conversation, you don't allow the other person to completely.
Because they don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Like you're doing now. Like you're doing now.
So you do understand why now, right?
No, he childish. He don't understand childish because he is one. You know what I'm saying? You childish.
He's not a child. He ate one earlier today, but he's not a child.
I don't know why I feel like Robbie right now.
But K-Dot.
Yes.
Speedy got that old man.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
I understand that.
I got.
You won't even let me finish.
For him to not receive all the time, he wants me to understand him, right? Which I always do.
Yeah, but you won't even allow me to finish my.
Nobody understands you.
My statement.
You never understand me.
Speedy got.
I wish you was my daughter.
Old man mentality.
You want to be my daughter?
Because
let's give it a try. You give it a shot? Let's give it a shot.
I'm listening, L. Sorry. I'm not talking. That's him. That's that nigga.
He just think that because he's older, that makes him right, and it's not.
No, I don't think that.
We've just been indoctrinated with that old way. We've been indoctrinated with that old type of thinking.
We didn't even hear what Robbie's mom was gonna say.
If somebody challenges you, Speedy, that's what you do.
No, it wasn't a challenge. L, I'm just gonna say this, man. If I ask my son, my daughter to do something, at no point do I think they're going to turn around and ask me why my lazy ass won't get up and go do it.
Well, at that point, you're not asking them. You're telling them.
I'm not. Well, whatever it is,
That's my whole point. But we ain't asking.
Yeah, but whatever it is, if you say to your daughter, baby girl,
can I give you an example?
Go get that.
Can I give you one example?
A perfect example.
I was going
to give you a perfect example of what I'm saying. Look,
when
Tangi comes on to the show,
talking
about something that happens with Tangi. So when Tangi comes onto the show, she's talking about something pertaining to her son, like they were talking about the mowing of the grass or whatever. You were trying to tell her this is what she needs to do and how it should be done. You have no to raise her child or her kids because what works for them in their dynamic works for them.
Yeah,
Just because you don't agree with hold on. Just because you don't agree with it doesn't mean that it's wrong.
How can there possibly be a but after what he just said?
Because he's taking it out of context. He's taking it out of context. That's the but part of it.
The but is you want to be
He's
right.
taking it. No, I don't want to be right.
No, then why is there a but?
Okay, if she no.
You don't want to be right.
I wasn't telling, but I'm figuring like this. If someone's bringing up a situation in their house, they say, "Hey, man, my house," and they go. And I've been to her. The grass was not done. And I said, well, hey, you got a son there. You have a man there that can do the grass if you want him to.
Right.
And she said, well, it's okay. It's fine. I'll figure it out. And in my mind, I'm like, well, you have as men, why would I not want to tell her, hey, here's something you can help your son be a man at. He should probably go out there, cut the grass, clean that up for you.
Yeah.
As a man. I'm not again, I'm just giving what I think she should do to help her son.
Speedy,
you didn't let him answer.
Speedy, you don't give your way of saying you give.
Dying. But I understand what Speedy's saying.
You more so demand it as if this is what she needs to do.
No,
for him to be a man, yes.
I understand what Speedy's saying.
No, telling her how to raise her son.
No, I didn't tell her how to raise him. I said, here's some man shit. You got a front yard that's horrible. You have a young man in the back. Why not have that young man clean your front yard instead of saying I got to pay somebody to come out here and do it?
Speedy's saying, why would you have a slave? You have a slave right here. Why wouldn't you utilize it?
You have a property that you created right here.
You got a nigga
put him to work.
Right? Exactly. You treat your children like property.
That's bullshit.
But I'm teaching him to clean up.
No, you're not teaching them if you're just. How are you teaching? That's not your son. In this scenario, that wasn't your son.
I got you on the Speedy. My last had 3 boys.
Well, you the same age as him,
I got 3 boys. No, I'm not. I ain't that old. I got 3 boys. And she arguing about shit and saying stuff to me about the trash, all stuff need to get done. We got 3 fucking boys here. Fourth when my son comes. We should never touch a dish. I told her, don't walk by a full trash can no more.
Yeah.
Take that shit
That's
out.
just shit you say. Now, again,
Speedy.
I'm not saying,
Here's
I'm not telling her how to raise her son. I just gave her.
But I'm saying I'm not disagreeing with you about he should be doing the yard work.
Got
But
it.
if that works for her,
Right.
If that works for her, then that works for her.
Got you. Got you. But if she says to me, "Oh, Speed, I need somebody to come cut the grass," and in my mind, I say, "You got somebody."
But she can say that. So if she so
I
she
did
said-
say that. Don't tell me what I said.
No,
Wait.
He said that's what she said. He didn't say that's not what you said.
Speedy, wait.
Speedy get mad. Speedy get mad if you tell him what he
said
said.
that she was cutting the grass, and you said, "Well, why are you cutting the grass? You got a son."
And if I'm the son, I can say the same thing. You got
That's
legs too. Why the fuck am I
But
using my legs?
wait. Hold on. I see where Speedy's going, and
No, you wouldn't, Wanda. Shut the fuck up.
No, I do, and you're right.
Yeah.
And you're right on every level. Teaching responsibility and teaching men how to be men, boys
Thank
to be
you.
men.
That's all I was
is
trying
what
to do.
we're supposed to do.
Yeah.
We have
That's just man
I
shit.
never
in
seen
me.
a war with men cutting grass.
No. Now you got jokes. No. Wait, L, you talk. Now you got jokes. No. If you saw, look, L, stop, man, stop. Just stop.
I'm putting the burn on you right now.
I'm gonna hang up. My burning better than yours.
Hold on. Let him
L,
pull
just
a
let me
Vernon.
finish. Let me finish. L.
Let somebody else than Vernon pull a Vernon.
You meet a young lady. You know a young lady, and she's out there struggling, trying to cut the grass, whatever that is. Maybe she ain't struggling. Just to say she's cutting her own grass, and her son is in the back room chilling. You, as a man, you don't think you should say, "Well, how come you have your son do it?"
This goes to show that you're not listening to me. I said I agree with you.
He's saying that you can't talk. You can't tell her how to do.
I didn't tell her.
Okay,
I
gave a
said
recommendation.
I agree with you, but it's not my place to tell her what to tell her son.
He gave a
That
recommendation.
So you wouldn't have said. So what you're saying is you wouldn't have said a word.
He's saying you out of pocket.
Okay, so you saying as a man, you wouldn't think it's that you should say to her, "Hey, you probably want you to ask your son to do it." Maybe it just didn't come to her.
Regardless of how I see it, if she is complaining about cutting the grass, yes. But if she's not complaining and she's okay with
And she's out there cutting the grass.
Hold up.
Fuck out of here.
You can't let me
Y'all
answer the question.
Come
you
on,
ask
man.
questions,
Y'all,
but you
this
won't let
is
me answer the question.
This shit's stupid now. All right, whatever.
Hey, y'all do.
I'm gonna let y'all niggas live. I'm gonna let you live. You do that. I can't do it. I can't do
This
it.
nigga can't be right now. It's stupid.
It's real stupid. It's the stupidest shit I've ever fucking heard in my fucking life. I don't understand how you motherfuckers exist in this fucking
You
world.
don't want to understand because
And you gonna see a young lady out here cutting grass, and you go, "Well, if she got a grown son and she don't want him to do it, have a good day." Fuck out of here, man.
If she could get her legs up high enough to have me, she can cut some grass.
From what I heard, she asked you. she needed a suggestion. That was one of your suggestions, and then you ended it. You ended it with that. Like clearly, she don't care to have her son cut the grass. So at that point, as a man,
And I left it alone.
Right, but what is your other suggestion? Like
I don't have no more suggestions after that.
Okay, well
But
that's
I have no more suggestions because if I know for a fact you don't want to pay somebody to come do it because you may not have the money or you may have the resources to do that. So my thing,
Then
okay,
she
I know you don't do that.
cutting her
So
own
then you go cut your own grass.
And
But
that's
for
what
me
she
to
doing.
watch that and go, that's cool, I would never feel that
I'm
way.
not saying that's cool. I'm saying like you're not extending anything past what you think.
I don't have no other suggestions after that.
No, but he's being a man.
Here's the thing. I understand that.
Well,
You
he's
don't
saying
have to.
it's
You
all
don't
ab-
have to
he's saying it's
mansplain.
all
I
about
understand
the
being a
tone.
man.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't understand
No,
being
I
a
said
man.
I'm understanding you.
I don't understand being a woman, so you
I
can't
didn't
understand
say
being a
it.
woman.
I didn't say that. Like if
You
you
said
would
I-
listen, I said I understand. I was talking to Rob. First of all,
So he
like I
understood
understood what
he was trying to say
right,
about you. And
right.
your
No, you don't give a
Look,
fuck
look.
because you
Only
don't
bitch
listen.
ass niggas got red fucking dreadlocks.
Oh
Call
my
her, what's your
God!
name and where
This
you
nigga
calling
said
from?
only bitch ass nigga. That's disrespectful. I didn't say
Very
that.
disrespectful.
I admit
This
that.
will be his last day.
Call her. What's your name? Where you calling from?
What you guys were talking about. Me and my uncle were talking about ordering pizza. So we discussed what we wanted on our pizza. Mind you,
So
he
this
has
a fat
his
man
phone
discussion.
He has his phone in his hand.
Nigga arguing
and
over
he
pepperoni.
Would you shut the fuck up?
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Mark.
He says, why
Stop
don't
biting
you
the pizza
order
backwards.
He said, Vernon, order the pizza. And I said, you have your phone in your hand. Why are you
I'd have
asking
slapped
me
the shit
to
out of
order
you.
it, but
I'd
you
have
have
slapped the
the...
shit out of you.
And you got slapped the fuck back.
Hilarious.
And you wouldn't have had no pizza.
No.
Hilarious.
Here's the thing that I don't understand. Where I kind of understand and don't understand where you all are coming from. You have a phone in your hand. Let's say you and Nick are talking about ordering whatever it is, Chinese food, whatever. I don't give a fuck. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. You have the phone in your hand, and you say, "Hey, Nick, could you make the call?" Why would you do that? And you have the phone in your
because I'm doing something. Go ahead, man.
Because the fact no. The fact is, Vern, is that I'm a parent. And I don't have to fucking explain because I'm going to pay for it. I'm going to pay for it. I may be doing something, and I'm handling business.
Just because a motherfucker let you put it in them and you nutted in them does not make anything different.
I didn't nut in my kids, man.
Shit. That don't mean shit. Just because you claim, just because you and somebody else.
Hold on, Vern. Hold on, Vern. Hold on. Smacks did like this, nigga.
All right, wait, hold. Thanks, Vern. Can I say something real quick?
This is tiresome.
I mean, you can say a lot. Like if your daddy allow you to.
I was listening to it. So look,
we all got some daddy issues going on this motherfucker.
So look, real quick. I completely agree with my pops on that part.
Of course, as you should.
Promise to pay you now.
When there's, I feel like as a man, when I'm around any young man, it's my only job is to show him how to be a man.
Thank you.
At all, when Smack Son is here. If I see him doing some wild stuff, hey, my man, we don't.
Ain't nothing wrong with mentoring. This ain't got nothing to do with mentoring.
No. But that goes across the board. So if I go to a young woman's house, if he has a dad, that's different. I ain't gonna say nothing, because that's the father's job. But if I know this woman is out here and don't have a man in her life, I know this for a fact. Let's say Sky when she was single, right? I'm checking the little man immediately at all times, because that's my only job as a man, is to make sure that other young, especially black kids, grow up and understand what manhood is. I'm doing a disservice to myself because he's going to grow up and he's going to affect other young men.
And women.
How does asking a question have to do with anything?
No, we were talking about the cutting the grass.
At the very least,
no, I know that, but like she asked the question, and like y'all, your mentality, like I'm not shitting on y'all mentoring and making sure that a young man is prepared to be a man. But my thing is, as a woman, she just asked for a suggestion, and then the suggestion you get wasn't satisfying to you. Like,
I left it alone.
Let me finish. Yeah, right. You left it alone, as opposed to being like, okay, your son don't want to do that. As a man, he should be doing that. But here's another option. Like that wasn't. That's a man thing, in my opinion. For being around men, like then you're not listening to the woman.
There's no other option.
Let me just say one thing. Let me say one thing.
I don't agree, but go ahead.
I agree with Speedy and I agree with Nick for two reasons. One, being a single father, raising my son, I raised him a certain way. When I see
nigga, make your point.
That was a lot of attitude.
Wasn't he on the floor?
Well, I'm glad you ain't got no drink over here. I felt a drink when it got thought, bitch.
My nephew, who is 6 months younger than my son, when I seen him staying with my mother for 6 months, and the fuckery he was doing, like Speedy said, Mark said, there should have never been a fucking trash can.
Yeah.
Or trash product. When I see my nephew do that, I went over to talk to him. When he stepped to my mother and said, hey, don't talk to me. I can do what I want to do.
That's different.
Let me stop.
That's different. I'm not saying being disrespectful. That was disrespectful.
It was. But that is a direct result of A, my younger sister not checking her son.
In the beginning.
B, her husband, who was his stepfather, should have fucking checked him too.
Okay, so
wait.
So he didn't have the training to know that when he came to his mom's house, that when he saw the trash, I should go, let me get this trash out here for her.
So you have two.
Because that's what I did at my mom's house. That's what I did at my dad's house. Those are things I did.
You have two men.
But if you didn't do those there, you're not going to do it here.
And K-Dot, no disrespect to you, but
I ain't never feel disrespected.
But you have two men here.
Really?
You have two men here that are giving you right examples of saying that if I'm going to be anywhere around a younger man or a younger, if I'm with a woman around somebody, I'm responsible.
No, I get that. Like I don't know what part of me in my face is like.
Okay, wait. Hold on. Let me.
No, I mean,
well, you was asleep, nigga. You don't know what the fuck going on.
You was asleep. Hey, let him talk while he's awake.
You're right.
Because
we only get a few minutes.
Right.
This nigga doze off.
Y'all put me to sleep for real.
How?
No, it's a very heated
Fuck
discussion.
you, light skinned nigga. Go ahead.
But as an
hold on, Robbie.
I think we went off. I think we went away. I think we went away from the actual point of the conversation.
Because it moved.
Bring it home. Go ahead. Bring it home.
Because we were actually talking about if it's a problem if a child asks a question.
Why they got to do that?
When a parent says that this is what you're supposed to do. but now we're talking about some other stuff.
Well, the other stuff came in.
Let's come. Hold on. I can come.
Well, I mean,
real quick. I think definitely it is an issue for the child to question a parent.
Right.
That's how I was raised. Like I don't to this day.
Just say that. Like that's how you were raised.
Hold on, Kate. I did say that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying like.
I said it. So hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
I feel like that's why I said it. I know.
No, go
that's
ahead.
how I was raised.
Kate
Right.
got
So
fired up.
So when I'm around
because y'all niggas get on my nerves.
when I'm around my mom, my dad, you know.
Excuse me.
She is over here scratching, boy.
I still keep that.
I feel like she want to swing on me.
I want that same respect for my children. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's why I do that. I treat my
But
parents.
how is that disrespectful?
But you know,
I didn't say it was disrespectful.
I think there's a difference, Nick.
Hold on, let me
Go ahead,
land. I'm not saying it's disrespectful.
we don't want to hear what you think yet, Mark.
My only point is, I choose to honor my parents, and how I choose to do that is, I actually like my parents. I don't feel like they ever asked me to do anything that's crazy.
You don't have to say that.
They never asked me to do anything that's kind of that I would have to question. So I haven't had that experience. So I could be speaking from a point of view of not having that experience.
It ain't that you could, it's you are.
Somebody asked somebody to do something crazy. But for me personally, I wouldn't tell my parents no. I wouldn't tell my brothers and sisters no.
But you know, whenever
whenever
somebody says that's how I was raised,
right?
That's how I was raised. Or when someone says my daddy always said, or you know, my grandmother always said, okay. Just because you were raised that way, or just because my daddy always doesn't mean that it's right.
I can only tell you how I've been raised.
You might be passing on something over and over and over. Now you want to pass it on.
But
you might be passing something on over and over and over.
When are y'all
not
gonna
good.
listen though? Like when are y'all gonna allow other people to speak?
So,
like
I get what he's saying, but I want to say.
You don't want to let him finish?
No, fuck him. There's levels, and I get his point. There's levels to it. If you realize it, your parents learn from their parents.
And their parents
and they do certain things differently. Because there's damn sure, everybody can say, there's damn sure things you did with your kids that you weren't going to do or you didn't do with your kids that your parents did with you. We evolved.
Yeah.
Right.
We evolved. There's ways that I learned from my mom, my dad, who was rougher than I was on my kids.
And you know what we all learned?
It
went down the wrong pipe. You ain't got but one throat. And
So
we still all pass that down.
Let me ask
Fuck
this
that got
question.
to do
Let
with
me ask this
anything.
question real quick.
What you sucking on?
That's just an example.
So let me ask this question.
You see why I cut him off?
Mark, to your point, what's the one
know
thing?
what I'm talking about.
What's the one thing? Everybody
No,
has their parents.
I
What's the
don't.
one thing you guys has taken from your parents that you're like, I'm definitely gonna keep this thing going? And what's the one thing you said I'm not gonna pass this along? Like
I didn't.
Hold on, pause. For example, for me, one thing that I said I want to make sure I do with my kids, and this is to Kate's point, is I want to make sure I take the time to explain things to them. I don't feel like it's necessary, right? I don't feel like it's necessary for somebody to do that. But
what you trying to say?
I do feel like
I think he said it.
I think for me personally, like a lot of things in life, people just need explanations for. I need a breakdown. I need a reason. I need these things to function.
Yeah,
So I think that's the one thing I would change from both my parents, that I would take the time to say, look, this is why I'm asking you to do this. I would do, even though it seems annoying. I just like as a kid, even though I got through it, I don't like every kid is going to.
I'm gonna start it off. The two things. There's one thing I did not bring to you guys that was brought to me. I ain't whoop you.
Whoopings, for sure.
I did not whoop you.
No
Neither one. Not Donald. Not Madison. Not one kid.
I think the slave labor was worse.
Can I finish?
You got 2 kids?
You trying to get a joke?
8.
No, 8. But from the youngest to the oldest.
He not gonna name them all.
And the thing I did bring is that kids can't ask me where they're going, or why we doing
where
this,
you going,
or where I'm going, what we do. Because I can say, we're going to the mall, or if they can't say, well, Dad, where you going? Like I know people whose kids come out and go, Dad, Mama, where you going? And it's the weirdest shit I've ever heard in my fucking life. I'm grown. I don't tell no kid where the fuck I'm going.
It could be coming from a place of concern or
no,
love or
not
love.
For, there's nothing they could do. Regardless, there's nothing they could do.
I give you 2, and I give you 2, and I said, and I want to add because there's one thing that's been missing from this whole thing.
Right. I know, and it comes from concern. Like
no, it don't.
And you tell them.
My son
there's a real
right.
My son,
no, he don't.
My son hates for me to leave him. Daddy, where you going?
When Speedy leaves,
okay.
Speedy lives. It's
no, there's a difference, and this
Speedy got a slave mentality.
This is what's being lost.
Speedy's kids say bye.
It's okay for a kid to ask questions.
All right, guys, I'm going to
but a kid cannot question his parents. Okay. That's what we're getting confused and overlapping.
Right.
We're having a problem. We're not going to accept the kid questioning.
Okay. Can I ask you a question? When you say
no, he just said you can't do it.
I'm not a child.
He's not questioning.
Listen.
So you said a kid cannot ask a parent a question?
No, I'm saying no. It's okay to ask questions.
Oh, okay.
It's not okay to question
a
parent.
Children are seen and not heard.
So if it's
philosophical,
Mark. go get me something to drink.
And he said, why? Then that's a problem.
Okay, you something like that. Ask the question that you going? Why you can't get it? That's question.
Okay, right. Okay, I'm with that.
All right.
See, but
why you can't get it is disrespectful. Like I would never talk to my parent like that.
You just said why you didn't get your lazy ass.
I didn't say that to my mom.
But K-Dot, I think that's what you mean.
You said it though.
No. I'm trying to say it.
I would tell you what I said
that's
because
what you
I'm
mean.
me. I've been me for 44 years.
K-Dot.
But since you know me better than me, I'm gonna let you speak.
K-Dot,
thank you, because I know you better than you.
Yes.
Am I getting what you mean? You're saying it's okay you're asking a question.
So
but you were never questioning your mom.
Right. So here's why some of the things I said, right? I asked my mother one time, why you gotta pay the bills? That's
asking a question.
Right, but her response from a black parent asked for it is, don't worry about why I'm paying these bills. You stay
very contentious.
In a child's place.
Right, but I needed to know that for the future because I had to pay bills. So if she would have told me why she was paying bills when I was younger,
and I had a right to ask a question. The trash was in my name.
Let me finish, right? So a lot of obstacles that I encountered were because it's because my mother didn't ask me questions because of some property mindset. Like, don't worry about that type shit. That's why I said, like, some things you should be allowing your kid to ask you and you should be answering.
It's never a problem.
That's what Mark said.
I was going to say the two differences there is that, yes, you can ask me questions.
Yeah, I don't understand that question. Like, I wouldn't say you lazy, but I'd be like, well, the remote is right there. Like, I was very respectful.
Right. But I'm saying the two things he's asking. What I didn't bring to my kids, I didn't bring to where because I said so.
Okay.
All right. I don't live off of that. I may have said at some point you got to go. So I said I ain't got time to explain. Just do what I'm telling you. But I don't live off of that every time. And then the other thing that I brought to my kid was being a strong black person.
That was something
that's
being a strong black.
You know, Kata.
So answer the question.
Rob, it's on you.
There are two things that
Rob, what did you bring from your parents?
Talk to me
and
later.
what you didn't bring.
Clearly, he don't want you to talk.
Duck on the roundhouse kick.
Look, Rob.
Talk to me later.
Duck on the roundhouse kick. No.
Cuss him out. No.
Hilarious.
Lock all the doors.
Grab a broomstick.
See?
So what did you bring from
I didn't go there, Robbie.
Apparently nothing. Oh, go ahead.
Education, thriving education on my son, and being his own person, being his own boss.
And then what didn't you bring?
Yeah, what was something you said? I'm not passing this.
That came a little bit later. That came, I think he was 13. I had to, around 8 years old, I had to knock off the whoopings. I had to stop that because our parents usually whoop our asses in anger. They don't take their time to chastise.
There be some other shit going on.
Yeah, they don't take their time to chastise us the right way. They chastise us out in anger.
Well, they were taught to get. What was it saying in the Bible? Or
spare the rod, spoil the child.
I explained that last time. A rod is not used to whoop the cattle; it's used to steer the cattle. So they took that out of context. Right. But you got to keep in mind, back then you would get killed for something small. So
but I'll tell you, I always made sure I never spanked my kids out of anger.
Wait.
I had
to call. Caller, what's your name?
Well, that would require cardio, and you ain't been doing that for a long time.
I would whip K-Dot out of anger.
Yo, this is
after 2 swipes, I'm tired. I'm tired.
Go ahead, brother.
Actually, I got to roll. Right.
Hey, look, I agree with you, Mark, that it's and
slide
I
out.
agree with you too, K-Dot.
That didn't sound good.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. L, go ahead, L.
It's on you.
Yeah, no, I say I agree with you, K-Dot, and I agree with you, Mark, that it's good for kids to ask questions about certain things, but not question your parents.
Right.
Because my dad, I had the whole same situation that popped up about bills. And my dad, when I asked him, I said, man, why are you having to pay all these bills? You know? So versus him telling me, shut up, I got to pay bills, he explained to me in a way to where that I understood why he worked, why he was paying bills, what the end result was. As a child, you don't know that. And to this day, I'm actually, because of my dad, I'm real strict on how I pay my bills because he explained it to me and the importance of it, and it stayed with me.
Okay.
But if he would have told me,
shut the fuck up.
hey, I just pay bills. If he would have given me a speedy answer, I'll probably be in debt, broke, homeless.
Yeah, to keep a roof over your head. All right, well.
I don't think I never asked my parents why they paying bills. I think I just learned that as time progressed.
Is there something that you took from your parents that you passing down to those smacks, and is something that you're not passing down that you get from?
Well, like Robbie said.
Oh, Robbie, did you say you're not passing down the whooping, right? After 13?
Well, like Robbie said, I don't pass down like the whoopings like that.
You
like
got whoopings when you was a kid?
Oh, profusely.
Oh, okay.
Like presents.
He was a fuck up.
Man, you look like you need a whooping. But go ahead.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say I was I just was a little pest.
Okay.
And I didn't really care like when I was younger. But I probably I'll whoop my son if I need to. But I understand that talking to him and explaining to him what to do and how to do it in that type of context helps him more. Because if I just go beat him up or whoop him, then he's not even going to learn what he did wrong was the problem.
So what did you bring from your parents?
So what I brought from my parents is probably like the, I would say like work ethic, like just the way that they taught me how to get what I need to get to the next level.
Sleep on a radio show?
Hilarious.
Because you niggas are boring. But anyway.
You said work ethic.
I got a jet.
Oh, give you information. Though.
Yeah.
Knocked out. Got a phone call.
Thank you.
Wait, Robbie.
One minute,
go ahead,
caller.
Once again, I just want to thank y'all for inviting me onto the show.
We did.
Man, fuck this show.
You were a walk-on, Mark.
Tuesday, 50 Shades of Funny.
Walk-in.
Tuesday the 26th. Tickets are still $20. Get your ticket. It's the anniversary show, 1 year anniversary. And
come on, man, come on out.
If everybody does not get their tickets and get out this show, I don't know what's going to happen because they're talking about the mask mandates are coming on the 29th.
What?
The show's on the 26th.
It's another outbreak?
It's another outbreak. So get your laugh on now
What
without
happened?
a mask. 50 Shades of Funny. We're
I'll
still
be
at
there.
the
Hold
Cinemark
up, y'all.
Theater.
No, what you said I
at the
wasn't
Howard
listening.
Hughes.
Hey, Robbie, when you going to put me on the show, bro?
I'm not going to do that. Thank you, everyone.
Oh, shit.
Still don't like you.
Drop the mic.
We're going to get you on there.
And that nigga got a jet.
I'll get you
Robbie,
on.
this nigga
You
Robbie
want
don't
to
like
cut the
me?
grass? You want to cut the grass?
This nigga Robbie, why you
Caller,
don't
what's
like
your
me,
name? Where you
Robbie?
calling from?
Hold on, wait a minute. I want to see why this nigga don't like me.
Let's straighten this out, Speed. Let's straighten this out.
Hold on,
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
No, forget that call.
Caller, what's your name?
Caller, hold on one second.
I'm trying to see what's going on. What's
They
the
want to know
problem?
what's going on, too. They hung up.
We got to fix this.
Look. First of all, man, I believe that you're an opportunist. Second of all, what you did at my show was not only foul, it was uncalled for.
What do you do?
What did I do at your show?
When you go over your time, you don't explain, hey, man, the joke's a fucking joke, man. Everything is on a time constraint.
Hold on.
You don't try to fight your battle saying, well, explain it out and trying to,
Because I didn't see a light?
You got the light 4 times. You said you saw the light, and then you said, okay, that's 1 minute. One thing I don't do is forget shit.
No, I didn't say I didn't
Yes,
see
you
a
did.
light.
Two, and the most importantly.
This shit is in real time, y'all.
As you were
Real
getting
time.
off.
We're ironing this out.
As you were getting, as I was talking to you before I got on, you said to the crowd, hey, I'm going to go around and get everybody's number so I can send out my shit for my show. That was your little rooftop bullshit. Second of all, that's like me going up to their email.
Well, don't call us rooftops and bullshit.
Right.
Just,
Let me finish.
You weren't even there.
You can express yourself.
Let me
Damn.
finish. Let me. That's
Hold
like
on,
me.
This is good for me.
That's like me.
we can talk about
That's
it.
like me going on the Speedy's chat room, getting everybody's email just to pack my shit in. You do your own promotions, like I do my own promotions. That's foul. All you had to do was just say, you know what, bruh, I'm sorry, I went over my time. That would have been it.
He can
So
say
I
it
didn't
now.
say that when
He
I
can say it
got
now.
off the
You didn't.
thing?
You explained. You
Okay,
just
hold on.
you
You
kept.
can say it now.
You can
Hold
say it
on.
now,
With
Robbie.
an
You can say it
explanation.
now.
No. First,
I would go to
first-
sleep. That's what I would do.
First of all, when I got off the
Go into ostrich
mic,
mode.
when you sit there and when you said something to me, I said, "Well, I didn't know that I went over the time."
Hold
I
on.
said my bad in the first place. So now that you saying all this extra stuff, I'm trying to be like I'm kind of confused about that. So now when we get on air, now it's something different. What's going on?
That's the same shit I told you in the hallway. And
No, you didn't. You never said this to me.
All
You
right.
never said this
So
to me.
I have a
Right.
question. Because this is interesting. I have a question. Robbie, now you as the
We still. Who's the dad? Who's the kid?
right? No. This is the Los Angeles stuff. Robbie as the seasoned comic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I understand what you're saying, but I only understand it because I grew up around this situation. So my question would be, as the older seasoned comic, right? Couldn't you use this opportunity, right, to actually teach Smacks how to operate in this space
Instead of just not
instead
liking
of
them.
assuming,
No,
because it doesn't
but-
sound like no. Hold on, I'm not saying you. I'm just saying because I see this happen a lot, right? That sometimes a comic may not know the etiquette of comedy. You know what I'm saying? So my question is, just in general, not a personal thing, in general, as the older comics, right? do y'all ever look at that as an opportunity to say, hey, actually, maybe he didn't. Let me just school this dude.
Mm-hmm.
Or why not? Why not share my email blast so you don't have to do the work?
Then that's called asking. But when you do that, that's called stealing.
No,
I'm
that's
asking
not.
you.
That, first of all, that's not stealing. That's for one. That's not stealing because that's like if somebody when K-Dot was on the mic, she said something about my comedy brunch before I even got on the mic. She said he's gonna tell y'all about his show when he get done.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
hold
on. I just let you talk. I gave you your time to speak. She said I'm gonna give him opportunity to say what he got to say for his comedy brunch. Boom, I did my thing, whatever. I said something about the comedy brunch. People came up to me and said, okay, when is your comedy brunch? So I was talking to K-Dot, and I was talking to you. We were sitting there. I said, I'm going to give people the text. I was going to give people numbers for the text blast. So after the show, as I was walking, we was inside the little vestibule, whatever, the hallway, and people were just coming up to me, giving me their number.
Not vestibule.
The vestibule.
No, you said it right. I was just like, God damn.
So,
let him finish.
So now, as people are asking about the show, how is that stealing? When you have your set of people that come to your show on a regular, but like your show not the only thing that people go to. People go to shows every day. It's not just Robbie Perone's show. So if somebody come to me and say, hey, I want to go to your show because you was actually funny. And what I'm going to say, no, Robbie going to be mad at me because I don't want you to come to my show.
Well, I think what he said.
Well, he is right there.
Yeah, is that, I'm going to go with the old school shit of saying he's put all this work to get these people here. You're saying, okay, I'm going to come in, and hey, guys, after the show, I'm going to get everybody's number so I can get you to come to my show. As for him going, but, nigga, I beat the pavement and ran through walls and had to go to people's houses and went on different shows to get these people to come, and you're just going to come and say to these people, hey, I'm going to walk around and get your number.
But I didn't say you did.
Take the walk around out. And you got to go back to when he's already upset that you went over the time.
That's what the issue is.
But he should have said that in the beginning.
But he's thinking you know that because you've been here for a while. A lot of young comics don't know.
It don't have nothing to do with me being a young comic.
Yes, it does.
Bro, because I know the etiquette. So
if you knew, then you wouldn't have went over your time.
And you don't argue with somebody when they tell you, hey, man, you went over your time.
I didn't argue with you, bro. I told you. I said I didn't know. That's my bad. I sat here and stood in front of K-Dot, you, and it was another person right there. I said, that's my bad.
All right, man.
That was my first thing I said in the beginning.
So we can squash it.
So we can squash. So in his defense with that, like you guys are veterans.
But
let me.
But
I'm talking about in the blast. I'm sorry to cut you off. In the blast.
But when you say somebody opportunist, I don't gotta sit here and be no opportunist.
No, that's what I'm saying. You're not
I didn't say that.
No, that's what he said.
No, I'm saying like
Very much
that's
so.
what I'm saying. They're
That's
older.
How?
No,
I do. Hold on.
What's wrong? Let me ask you a question. This is why I'm so confused about black people. Okay, what is wrong with being an opportunist?
No, it's not about being an opportunist. Like it's a different time. Like that's how we promote now. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm on.
Facts.
Like you're like, this is my show. I understand what you guys are saying. Like
no, not me.
I'm just saying from a veteran comedian standpoint. Like I'm beating the pavement. I'm doing this. I'm doing my promo. I'm doing this. It's a different time now. Like I can just send a blast out to 20 people.
Well, I don't really think that had anything. I think you going over just made that more
prevalent in the situation.
Yeah.
Like,
if I'm going to be upset, I would have been upset about you going over.
I was there.
And then you mentioned the thing about now you want to go around and get my people. Now I'm upset. That's how. I'm not upset about you getting the people. I didn't look. You didn't hear me. You're not hearing me. I'm not mad about you going to get them.
I got you.
I'm going off. I'm upset about you went over your time.
Right, I understand that.
And to me, in a show that he's going to get charged if he go over his time. You're not going to pay that. None of those comics going to pay him. I learned that when he said, Speed, I have to be done at 11. I know me, nigga. I'm sitting up there kikiing because I'm not the one paying the overbill.
What did the lady say when we wanted to put the?
She wanted to charge.
She goes, okay, don't worry about it.
That's the difference in his room. And in the white rooms, when you go over, they don't have you back on the show. You never come back.
So look, wait, real quick, because this is what we're
This is
talking about.
good lesson
This
to
is
learn
what we're
on
talking
air.
about today, right?
For sure.
This is my point, Robbie, right? Is this, like we spoke earlier, as a man, you see Tangi's son, he ain't taking the trash out, you say something, right? So I'm just saying we got to practice across the board. You as a seasoned comic, right? Mm-hmm. I would just say this, Rob. Maybe not smash, but whoever the next comic is you run into, if that ever happens, I would just suggest and say, hey, look.
Pull him aside.
I know this is what happened, but this is how to go about it next time because it could look this way. Because if you think about this, if you don't ever say anything, we don't never had this conversation. I bet it's probably a bunch of people listening right now that want to be comedians that didn't know this.
I didn't know that.
Well,
he's a new comic that didn't know.
I did say that. I did say that to one brother, Dale Harrison. I said that to that nigga, and same thing.
But see, no, right? But it's how you look, Robbie.
Hilarious.
But
that nigga sound said it to one nigga.
And, Robbie, and you gotta understand this too, Robbie. You gotta change with the times because to K-Dot's point, I had to explain to somebody too, and they was talking about this person came over here and tried to promote their thing. I said, hey, that's the world we live in today. Yep. Everything is hold on, Robbie.
They're gonna show up at your shit and promote.
So when people come on here and you have a podcast, I'm like, hey, shout your podcast out because you're on a platform with people who obviously like podcasts. So this is your customer base, right? Yeah. So that's how Smack was saying he's looking at it. This is my obviously they go on the comedy shows.
Yeah.
I have a comedy
They'll come
show.
to mine.
This is the customer base. You come from a school of you have to work for all these people. Now we're in a world of everything is about sharing. Everything is about connection. Everything is about, hey, oh, you got this over here. Let me share this opportunity over here. So I feel what you're saying, Robbie, but in this particular situation, in a business sense, the world has changed. You feel me? So
and we know he got to go.
Yeah,
and Nick is perfect on that. I think the only thing was, it's just like back in the day. If you had a club, I would be outside your club passing out flyers for my club.
Yep.
The only difference was he passed the club flyers out in your club.
In the club.
And they normally tell you, don't pass out flyers in my club. But you can do what you want when the show is over.
And I had to
that's the only difference.
That's what y'all not understanding.
Reno
it wasn't wild.
No,
it was after the show was over.
No, it wasn't.
No,
I told you
before.
You said it on stage. We know you did
That's
it
what
after.
that's what any comic would do.
We got it.
Whether you new or fresh, any comic, if they got something going on, after I do my set, I'm gonna say, hey y'all, I got this going on, boom, boom, boom.
No, we agree.
After that,
he was giving a different example.
No, I'm saying you said the only difference was he did it in the club.
You did.
Long story short, this nigga don't like you, my nigga. So, you know what I'm saying? Let this nigga go.
That shit, that's lame as hell, bro.
50 Shades of Funny won't be having smack, my nigga. Like, period. Shit.
Go ahead, give
I
your
think it's
information,
a
man.
misunderstanding, Robbie.
Would you stop, nigga? We
Bro,
trying to you gotta go.
Bro, forget all that, bro.
His Uber driver's waiting on him. Go ahead, man.
Ain't no opportunities over here, bro. I do what I do.
We know what it is.
And
Like,
I work hard to
give
get to
your
where I
information,
got
my
to, bro.
nigga.
Ain't nobody never gonna
But
tell me
we
I'm
can- we can say
If
both
you
y'all
niggas ain't finna fight, like, who cares? You know what I'm saying? Because they just keep going back and forth. Like, y'all rooted in what you believe in.
But you apologized. You said it wasn't like that. You accepted
he
it.
apologized
We
that
good.
night.
I did that night. I said
Okay.
that day, but don't hold no stuff. That was months ago. G, you could have, if you had a problem, you could have been said something to me. Don't come on air and say that now. This shit, that's lame as hell. To
Well,
me.
you did
could've
ask
been.
him why he couldn't be on the
because
show.
I never knew he felt like this about me. G, that's what I'm saying. I never
mad
felt
at me?
that. No, but that's weak as
I'ma
hell.
go to
G.
sleep
I
if you
don't
mad at me.
move
Well, you
like
should let
that,
this
bro.
nigga stay asleep.
I don't move like that. I don't care who you are. I don't move like that, bro. And I respect this man. I came to this man with respect. I came to this man for advice. All that goofy. Nah, that shit weak as hell, bro. Don't do that, bro. I don't come to niggas like that, bro. I don't give a fuck if we on air or not. Don't wait till we on air to do that. You could have pulled me to the side and say, Smacks, this what you did. I don't appreciate this. I would say, as a man, I said, Robbie, I apologize, bro. Because I didn't, at first, I did not understand that I went over my time. I did not know how much the time was of that importance.
I didn't know either.
Because I've been to this man's show. I've seen people go over their time. I never seen him come to them like that. So why would I feel like it's me? It's different when it come to me. But don't do that, bro. I don't move like that, bro. I respect everybody that I encounter. I come to this man
So you're
with.
calling me lame?
That's lame as hell, G. I don't care what you want to call it. That's lame to me.
First of all, bitch ass motherfucker.
I don't do that. And I can be whatever you want to be.
Rob, no, we're not. I'm not going downstairs.
I can be whatever you want to be.
It ain't that deep, Robbie.
I can be whatever you want to be, bro.
Stop yelling. I have a question. This is my question. This is what I don't understand about people, okay? Why is everybody so sensitive?
I'm not sensitive.
I'm not
sensitive.
Let me just
I'm
finish.
not mad.
Everybody's cutting me off, so somebody got to be sensitive. I didn't put no
I'm not sensitive.
So my question is this: on Robbie's side and Smack's side, right? We've in a different world now, y'all. As men, we have to explain to other young black men who don't have father figures and all of that how to deal with these situations.
Yeah.
Now, Robbie, I disagree with how you handle it. Now, you my elder, so however you want to do a grown man, however you want to do your business, you do your business. But me personally, I would fight my brother. My dad would make us hug. I never understood that.
All the time.
And I'm talking about we punch in the face. I never understood it until I got older, right? Which had me understand that I have to respect that space, and we can always have peace. I don't have to agree with you.
Right. That's what I'm on.
I don't have to like how you move.
You don't have to.
But there's always has to be space for growing. That's my whole thing. Is this? It's a lesson that could have been taught.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't steal no money from you. Ain't nobody rob you, put no gun up. We talking about a misunderstanding, right? And this for you too, Smacks, right? It's a misunderstanding on both sides. So even in this situation, we talking about it on air. This is a good opportunity for the people to see, okay, how do two men who have disagreements in business resolve it?
They need to hug.
That right there.
No, they ain't got to hug.
No, you ain't got to hug.
It just got to be a respect of the conversation. Like,
okay, we'll do it this way.
He called you.
You hug him. He'll hug me. I'll hug her. He'll hug him.
No, like he said the situation was lame. Like you're internalizing things.
Robert just got a hug, y'all.
He just saying like that was lame. He not calling you lame.
He said the situation was
He
lame.
said but like you riled up. Like
he said, I respect this man.
Right.
I'm riled up over two things.
Yeah,
First
but
of
here's
all,
the thing. But did you hear he did? He said he respected you. He said he's coming at
and
you
that,
like
and
a
that,
man.
and that's like giving a backhanded apology
to you.
You don't call. First of all, when I told him and talked to him that night, instead of saying, you know what, my bad, and he didn't say that shit till later. He kept regurgitating, the jokes and all that. I don't give a fuck about all that shit.
Bro, I said that right.
Let me finish.
K-Dot was standing right next to us, bro.
Look,
here's the thing.
We can go the other way.
No, it's just agree to disagree.
No, we
like
can't.
you understand what it is now. Like I understand where Smacks is coming from because you clearly can see he did not know that's how you felt. So like to do it on air, that's where the energy coming from. But he's still being in a space where he just telling you like, yo, blah 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 blah. But because you feel the way you feel about it, you're not receiving none of that. Like you I said what I said and and now you want to fight.
And quick question, Robbie. This is the other thing too. And it's not to attack you, right? But I gotta understand this. He don't think like you.
Right.
So for you to say that he didn't respond in a way that you expected him to respond I'm not gonna say you're incorrect for thinking that. For me,
that's a selfish mentality.
I can't wrap my mind around that. You're saying that the issue you're having is he didn't respond in the way that you thought he should have responded, but he's not Robbie. He don't come from your era. So that's what I'm saying, Robbie, is this. You're missing a grand opportunity to pass along a valuable, that's what all you've been talking about today, is pass on a valuable lesson and say, hey,
to a younger black man.
Check this out. This is how you do business, and this is how I came up doing business, so you don't step on no other toes. Because if he run across somebody that he doesn't have a lane to talk to, if any comic does, it's going to go downhill on both sides.
And Robbie, I would say this. After he clearly knows now exactly. So if he did it again, then you could say, okay, now it's disrespectful because I know that you know.
And he did know.
You know what I'm saying? You clearly, I know that you knew because we went over this and you did it
Smack's
again.
a good dude.
Well, I just think it's unfair to say that somebody didn't
But
respond
here's the thing,
the way
like
you thought they should
Robbie
respond.
can.
He did go over on my show too.
He said, but he
does
feel
go on this show too. I mean, shit.
If he did it again, if you told me, I had somebody use the bathroom at my house.
Well, like I said,
my daughter's bathroom.
To me,
well, it ain't gonna be no opportunity because Robbie don't want it. Like you know what I'm saying?
That's fine, but that's not the point. The point is,
not
the
the
point
point.
is, we men. So as men, we ain't gotta like the stuff the other men doing. That's fine. But my only thing as black men, that's what we've been talking about today, is about teaching lessons and passing them along. So I just didn't want to.
Okay, full circus.
Yeah,
I don't know in regards to. I can't agree with that part because your dad don't be passing no lessons. Like
I do.
No, I got hella lessons, Kate.
But that's your dad. Like
you want me? I teach you a lesson.
Here's the thing.
I can teach something right now if you listen.
That's your dad.
If you would listen, I can teach you.
So your perspective of your dad is gonna be totally different from my perspective of being your dad's friend.
Right. But
like you know what I'm saying?
Do you want to be my daughter? You can be my daughter.
No, I don't want to be your daughter. I want to be your friend. The way I am.
She want to be your
because,
son.
No, I don't want to be your son either because I've already been raised. Like you know what I'm saying? That's the point I'm trying to make.
Right here.
Like so as an adult, like yo. Some of the things that you are saying are outdated. They're not great lessons. I just said some of them. I didn't say all of them. Some of the things you say I do receive. But some things you do say, I'd be like, no, like, here's a different perspective. You're not open to that. You want to teach me lessons, but you don't want to receive any other perspective outside of your lesson.
How's somebody going to teach the teacher?
Anyway, go ahead, Rob. Go ahead, Rob.
It's much better as a teaching moment.
I can only say two things. One, from what you and Nick are saying, certain things may be antiquated, but, and I say but strongly, the way we were raised, the old time stuff we were raised on, are still a fucking standard. Respect is respect. You give it, you get it back.
I definitely respond to that.
But if the person doesn't
know, some of that is a slavery mindset because it's a control thing.
Can I finish?
Yes.
This is a grown man. I can't control a grown man.
Sure can't.
Okay? But what I can do, if I say something And this is the way I lay it down to you. I don't need a second excuse. Speedy will point at his rollout live, and he'll say it to me plenty of times.
Nobody listens.
And I know to shut the fuck up at times because, for one, this isn't my show. But there's just certain etiquettes that you do. Now, I'm not going to disrespect him or our friendship just because of my ego. I don't have an ego. But when I don't have an ego.
I'm just
the dog didn't believe it. That's for damn sure.
I got a
I don't have an ego.
I got a temper. Yeah, I got a temper, but
that's all.
I'm learning to control my temper,
and we're gonna help you.
And
So again,
and I've learned.
So in order for you to finish getting the information, stupid. So y'all good? Y'all good?
Can we be good?
Smack.
He apologized.
You got headphones on. You can hear him.
He apologized.
That nigga did like this. He didn't have no phone. He went.
No, he really was on his phone.
No. So we good?
Can we be
you
good?
You understand what's
Can
going on?
we be good?
We good.
Can we get a handshake, Robbie?
I ain't get a handshake.
I mean, don't be fake.
damn.
Maybe they don't want to be good right now, and that's
Okay,
fine.
cool. All right,
we'll give
Like,
you
I'm
that's
just saying
fine.
we good.
Give
Just
some
want to be good.
Let's be good.
It's out. Like, I'm glad it's out. Like, it's an
That's
understanding.
why I said let's
once
get it
again-
out.
So it's not in the closet.
It's not in the
I don't know. I never was in the closet. So I can't relate to that.
Don't ask me
that
a que-
analogy.
Don't ask,
Tell him how to get
don't
to-
ask me a
tickets to
question
the
on
show.
air if you don't want to know the truth.
He just wants to say
Rob,
last
stop.
word, don't he?
Give the information, Robbie.
He
Shit.
just want to say shit. That's old nigga
He already
shit.
said.
Oh, he did?
Tuesday, 29th.
And then
I
go.
was
Where
trying
they
until-
go? Where they go to get
It's
tickets?
the
Oh, you gonna
anniversary
promote your show on Speedy Show?
Right.
Yeah, you gonna take mountains.
show. Yeah. So you gonna cross promote on
You
our
gonna
show?
you gonna cross
You gonna come to
promote?
my dad's show?
You gonna come to Speedy? Look whose picture is up there.
It's crooked.
Disrespect.
Put
Go
Robbie's
ahead,
picture up there because he about to promote his
Tuesday,
show.
26, 50 Shades of Funny. We're at the Cinemark Theater at the Howard Hughes Theater number 17. Tickets only $20.
Come
Go
on
to
out.
Eventbrite.com.
That way it won't be the last show.
The number 50 Shades of Funny, and then the mass mandates are the 29th of June.
And this is on the 26th.
And this is on the 26th.
So
So
it's
you
the last
get your
comedy show before the mass man.
You should
last
still be-
comedy show before
You
the
should
mass
still be wearing a
mandates. You
mask
better
in
get
certain
it.
places anyway.
Yeah,
point.
especially if you're ugly. So get your tickets
Hilarious.
now. You want to sit in the front? Say you with Miss J. You want to sit in the second row? Say you with Perky T. You want to sit in the last row? You with Amber.
If you want to get stuck outside, say you a smacks.
That's right. Peace, niggas.
You know I hate when
That
Smacks
nigga
don't laugh
said-
when the joke is funny. Fuck, that shit was funny,
Laugh,
Smacks.
nigga.
well,
Nobody care about
Well,
it.
go to sleep then. How about that?
They funny though. Like when niggas want to be mad, they don't want you to be mad.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, don't-
Like,
don't
I
bring
can
my
be
mad down.
Like I can be mad. It's
You still laugh?
It's still like the joke,
So,
and I laugh.
we gotta get to what we watching on Wednesday, but we got special guests in
We're
the house.
watching fucking black people unfold on the back.
Black people angry.
We're dealing with traumas right now.
In the house, it's her birthday tomorrow.
Haley.
Yes.
Haley is in the building.
And she got to promote her.
Yeah,
she needs people to come down for her.
Yes, cause she said, "Right, will you
Come on.
you gonna sit on your lap, nigga?"
No, no, no.
Oh, okay.
No, no.
She sit on my lap.
She gotta
Take the
do
dog.
that.
Hey,
She got the
hey.
ugly now.
Huh?
She got a little bit.
Oh, she's gonna bark.
Yeah, Rob, get your ass out of here.
I'll
We,
tell you.
we had enough. Just
I like your
I will see your ass soon.
no, I see you soon,
With
nigga.
your all gray on, nigga. We're all
Right,
gray.
you know what I'm saying?
I usually wear a lot of
Oh,
clothes.
my fault.
I
I
got on
wasn't
all
looking at
gray.
your pants.
Look, I got on all gray too.
That's why your attitude is down, nigga. You got on these dark colors on.
Come on, Haley.
Just
What
make
you
it
got?
quick. Make it quick. We
Do you
go.
have shorts on, Haley?
Nah, she out here.
She
I
got
thought she was naked.
She out here in her da-da-da-da.
Oh, she got no biker shorts on.
Haley got on one Star Wars boot.
Come on, Haley, put some fucking more estrogen on the panel
what happened to
because
you?
this shit is
What
out of
happened to you,
control.
Haley?
You had
It's
to
out
kick-
of control.
You had to kick somebody in the ass.
Haley, we got air. It's dead air. What happened to your foot, Haley?
I'm gonna instigate. This nigga said, "Come on, let's go outside.
I hate you.
Let's go downstairs."
Uh,
Show enough.
Hey, you wanna put the headphones on? There you go. What happened to your foot?
You got the gout.
You got the sugar.
I was trying to work out.
And stepped on the weight.
No.
Stepped on a crack.
Weight stepped on you.
Broke your mama's back.
Oh, you dropped the weight. Oh, shit.
Ah. Those 5 pounders can be heavy.
Oh,
my foot!
First day back.
Get that 2-pound dumbbell. It's heavy.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I haven't experienced that, but I've dropped
Can
the
somebody
weight.
get this jump rope off me?
All right, so your birthday's tomorrow. Happy
Oh,
birthday.
wow.
Yeah, my birthday is Saturday.
Okay, let's try it again.
Oh.
Follow my lead.
Okay.
Your birthday's tomorrow.
So my birthday's
Saturday is what?
But you want people to. Saturday
so
is the
16th.
16th.
So
So
but
you're-
tomorrow we are celebrating downtown while we serve, I guess.
So what's your sign, Haley?
Cancer.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Creative. My mom's cancer. Her birthday was yesterday. She would have been 81. Anyway,
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Sister Caldwell.
Who the fuck is this caller?
Oh my.
We
got issues.
We
here,
trying to
nigga.
make peace in this motherfucker.
Caller.
Caller.
I think Nick has to be.
Oh.
Yeah,
You have to call back.
Call back.
This nigga had to make sure Robbie got in his car.
Our engineer
or on the bus,
is
whatever
out
it is.
smoking.
So you want people to come out again, and where's the location?
It's outside of 620 East 7th Street between San Pedro and Crocker.
San Pedro.
And this is tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Okay.
All right, and what time?
12 to 2.
12 to 2. And just to help volunteer. Now, I've been there when you had too many volunteers.
Nick, we need the phone.
You had too many volunteers. Is there such thing as too many people coming? Because they get in the call, they're going to come.
I mean, yeah, we had too many, but we work it out.
Yeah,
somehow.
like, no, look, it's not streaming, my nigga. He need to come back.
Nick!
It's not streaming.
Oh, it's still recording. So if you, don't worry about it. If you,
okay, my bad.
Just,
I checked my mail yesterday. I didn't get an invitation to a birthday party.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Or anything.
Yeah,
you got to turn the phones off.
I think it's on mute.
Hang on. Haley was explaining to me where my invitation
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, where is it, Haley?
I admire Wanzer so much. He stay at
IG.
it.
Huh?
I posted it on IG. That's where
Oh, no,
got the invitation.
He wants a personal invite.
I don't know why.
Hilarious.
I didn't see. I think I got blocked on IG. I didn't see that.
He said I got blocked.
You do get blocked.
I do be getting blocked.
Yeah, you do be getting blocked. You know what I'm saying, my nigga.
All right, so we want to be there. You should get there maybe 30 minutes before the setup.
Yeah, about 15 minutes, 10, 15 minutes.
Now, we can't do a cake because then the niggas going to want some.
Hey, I've told him no before.
I can see him now. The cake good, man.
Hey, can we get a little piece of your cake, little lady?
That's how the homeless people talk.
in my mind, I don't need no goddamn spoon.
Got my fist, nigga.
I want Wanzer to come because you're going to get beat up.
Nah, I've been down there before.
My nigga,
Why your voice goes on?
Did you talk?
I've been
down there before.
They were like, oh, he the popo. He the popo.
I was down there with Speedy. She tried to turn us into security guards.
Hilarious.
You remember that?
No, that was the dude that was talking shit. I said, damn, I don't know if I should really
We know the screen black. Can you hear us, though?
Just hold on. Nick be here in a minute.
Yeah, just listen to
We're
this
talking to
bullshit.
Haley.
Seymour, I apologize. Our engineer is...
we only got one.
He's outside somewhere.
Our engineer outside mentoring a young black man. Had to calm this nigga down.
Thinking this motherfucker. So Haley.
This nigga robbing downstairs to get his gi. Nigga, this nigga don't know I'm a whole yellow belt.
You good? You good, Smacks?
Smacks is cool.
Y'all, you got it out.
Smacks good.
Smacks is like,
fuck that. L.A. nigga. L.A.
No, you know what I'm saying? Y'all think Smacks is from Indiana.
I ain't no go outside with me. I'm not finna.
We ain't finna do that.
It ain't.
Nah.
First of all, you gonna beat that nigga outside because it's gonna take him a minute to get downstairs.
Hobby horse his way down them goddamn steps.
I just don't move certain
This
ways.
nigga gotta hold the
That's
rail.
That right. That I don't move like that, bro.
Nah, I understand.
So-
like I said. This shit is funny.
See me try to segue? So
Haley.
How about those Chargers?
How about those homeless, Haley? So
Is it football season?
How's Skid Row been?
You know what I'm saying? Right.
How is it Skid?
Nigga, I didn't know. I was going to ask. This was the question I was going to ask. So what year is this with the homeless?
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying?
So
All right.
Star
Is it
Wars.
warm porridge or is it
Did you know that red and yellow make pink? It's like anything. It's like,
Oh yeah. Well,
What did I miss?
you missed a lot. You know what I'm saying? You missed a lot.
you missed a bad therapy session. None of us were qualified to start this therapy session.
Or finish the motherfucker. It was
You
crazy.
know what I'm saying?
Niggas like, okay, you guys make up. No. Okay, cool. All right, hold on. I never know what to do when motherfuckers say no, because it usually never happen. They go, all right, nigga, we good.
We're about to call a real
When
therapist.
niggas say, no, we ain't making up.
You missed a lot of selective hearing. Niggas is like, you respect me, but I'm lame. Let's go downstairs.
Let's cakewalk downstairs. Nigga. How about that?
He only heard the part he wanted to hear.
Yeah.
I'm lame.
I'm lame.
Respect you. This nigga
You know
only
what
heard
I'm
what
saying?
he wanted to hear.
You heard?
I love you till the wheels
You know
fall
what
off,
I'm
nigga.
saying?
'cause
That nigga was like, dude, a praise.
Your focus is a motherfucker. Because when you was asleep, it was different. Nigga, when you said, hold up, nigga. First of all, you lame program.
No, he said that's lame, bro. Like,
I got that.
So here's the
bro.
thing, like,
It is for you
here's the
for you
thing,
to
like,
sit
I
here-
was,
But you know,
I
some
was-
words are trigger words.
I was there. Yeah, so clearly lame is triggered for.
Yeah, because
for-
some words for some people are
K-Dot
trigger
was
words.
standing exactly right next to us, bro. I didn't give this man 1,001 excuses. I didn't say, oh no, bro, but my jokes was hitting. I didn't say none of that. When I seen the light, I was finishing my joke. And as I was finishing my joke, I got.
But you know, like we seen his stand up, right? So it was the joke that it took a
You got to
second.
get to the punchline, yeah.
Yeah, but he was really finishing up his joke.
It was my last joke.
But,
so when I told him
you know
that,
what I'm saying?
I said, oh, my bad, bro. Because he was like, you know why? I got, time is mine. I said, all right, bro, my bad. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that the time frame was that of a severity.
You know what I think it
didn't know
is?
either.
You know how dark skinned niggas feel about light skinned niggas? You know what I'm saying? I could kind of feel the energy was like, you thought you was light skinned enough to stay up there long enough. Like,
So the homeless.
So your eyes green, so you get an extra 5 minutes. You think you special?
think you special light eyes?
Who you think you are?
They got a
Terrence
point.
Howard, man?
They got a
Man,
Hey,
from
man.
Chicago, and you light skinned nigga.
you didn't see the light, you match it.
You 6'2", he 5'9". Maybe.
There's a lot of reasons not to like the Smacks.
Yeah, there's a lot of
The point
reasons.
is,
Smacks is. I'm just saying,
my
Smacks is
thing
a lot
is
of
if
reasons.
you
You
got
You
got
know,
a
he
son.
so you
I
see when
expect-
Wanzer get the light, he get on. Like, he want everybody to be like Wanzer. Wanzer be like, well, that's it, guys, thanks.
in the middle, and we can't
I'm
do
out.
it. I can't. If you give me the light in the middle of my joke, I'm gonna finish my joke, and then I go.
And that's
What's
what
up,
happened.
Yeah, and that's what happened.
So it's like
what
a minute, maybe a minute and a half at the most.
That's what happened.
But it ain't like you told 9 more jokes after that.
No,
I cut my word off at the light, and then
Light.
gotta go.
It's been real and it's been fun.
But my thing is this: if you got a problem with an individual, and especially if you see this
But
person,
they may not operate like that.
it don't matter, bro.
No, it does matter if
But-
the person
bro,
doesn't operate like that.
But if you gonna operate like that, then why be fake around that person then?
I don't know.
But he wasn't being fake. He told you a while ago. He didn't
Oh,
like
Haley. So we getting you caught up.
I'll never fight
Remember?
Speedy. I just don't
Remember
agree
Smacks,
with
he
his
said that
logic, Corey.
Who said they gonna fight?
But
You
we-
gonna
I've
hold
talked
on,
to him
hold
plenty of
on,
times
hold
after
on,
that.
hold
But
on.
That was
Right.
You was gonna fight
we've
me?
always said
No,
that we don't
never
like
Did
each
you
other
type
on
in this
air.
motherfucker? You was gonna fight me?
No, I'll never fight you.
Let me look. Let me look back.
I wouldn't fight you. I don't want to be responsible for the bill.
Hilarious. What bill?
I mean, you know, Speedy's fragile.
Oh my God! He said your bones are weak.
This nigga hasn't drank
Really,
milk
Haley?
in
He
decades.
said you got brittle bones.
Really, Haley? Really, Haley? Okay.
It's probably like punching a punching bag. You're probably gonna be tired. Like.
Oh, this nigga's got a lot of gristle. Hard to punch
Oh,
the
these
gristle.
beans in this nigga.
It's like Play-Doh and sand all together.
It's like he's filled with lard and sand.
So, what you watching?
Man,
Apparently nothing. Yeah.
It is what you watching.
I'm watching Smack's back right now.
And I'm not letting him go out the front. Let's put that way.
I'm watching his back.
Smacks, was your car already keyed?
Did you got a couple of flats? Did you?
Smack, did you drive here with wheels?
Did you take the alley here?
Were tires on your car when you got here, Smacks?
Somebody wrote "bitch" on your hood. I don't know what's going on.
They misspelled it.
Smacks, did your car have doors when you got here?
Is somebody karate chopping your car outside right now?
Was I hate Smacks already written on your hood? Robbie was here. You know another Robbie?
Your back window's kicked out. What happened?
Looks like a karate kick crack.
A karate kick crack.
Somebody wrote on your car.
That's not a
Your
record.
time is up.
It's a flashlight on your car. It's a flashlight and a chuck in the back seat.
There's 6 flashlights on your dashboard. Your headlights were replaced with flashlights.
I appreciate you laughing.
I'm gonna go. I bet you, Robbie might put your picture up and shit. That's the kind of nigga Robbie is. I'll be like, I went to the show. Smacks your pictures in the.
Now he gonna be on the movie
Do not
screen.
enter.
He's gonna be on the movie screen. This nigga goes over. Oh.
Nigga said I was an opportunity.
You called in. If you wanted to say something to Speedy and yell at him, call back.
Stop. Why'd you guys say the stream stop?
Because it's black. It's just I didn't know if it stopped or we can't see nothing.
No, it didn't stop.
No, my bad. We don't know, nigga. I'm not the engineer.
That's your problem. That's your problem. You want to go outside?
I'm not the engineer. You know what I'm saying? You want to go outside?
Yeah, you want to meet me downstairs?
That's why I told you earlier, Pop. Don't be telling me nothing about the board. Now you gotta...
You missed a run, nigga. When I say you missed a run, this nigga said.
You just had a good one on Smack's car.
Did you have wheels when you got it?
Well, you kind of.
But we know Rob. Like Rob done left plenty of times.
Hey Nick, we said
burn rubber out of here, like on some mad shit.
All right, now we got to call see if we get this.
Nick, we
the
said
engineers here.
Smack's headlights gonna be replaced with flashlights.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Speedy.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Seymour.
Y'all need counseling.
Yeah.
Y'all need
This
Iyanla to come in there and fix y'all life. You can't keep doing your listeners like this, Speedy. We had a Morris Media flashback. Okay, we are traumatized.
What happened?
I need y'all to get y'all shit together.
It's together.
No, we human. Like this is life.
It's a real show.
Yeah, this real life.
Together, Speedy.
Hey,
we are
Seymour.
traumatized right now. We are like the kids sitting in the room holding the blanket trying to hide. What the fuck is going on up
Well,
there?
Seymour, what it tells you is that this is a real show, and we don't write this shit. I don't map out what we're gonna talk about. We just do the show, and then shit happens, and it's a beautiful thing.
It is what it is.
And can I just say something to you, Smacks? Can you receive it?
Are you in church?
I'm listening.
Smacks?
I'm
Is he
listening.
still there? He taking a nap?
No,
Hey, Smacky. Hi,
Smacky.
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 Hey, Smacky.
Hey, Smacky.
Smacky wacky.
I just want to say, that Rob is a little older than you, right? So I know you said I said my bad. For some people, my bad is not an apology. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I feel that's a good point. That's a good point, Seymour.
And I'm not even trying to say that,
Well,
for
say
some
that
people, my
nigga's
bad
not
is
in
not
no
an apology.
fucking old folks home. He should know what that means.
What happened?
No, she said that.
I'm just saying that for some people, my bad is not an apology, is what I said.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Well,
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Just
is this
saying-
Seymour?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
this
She don't like you. She's on your side.
Seymour, let me. Oh, she don't like me. She's on my side. Thank you,
I
Seymour.
do like Robbie. Stop trying to instigate ones with your one eye. You one-eyed demon.
One-eyed demon.
Don't you?
That's your new name.
Well,
I need
don't you?
counseling, too.
Seymour. I'm late.
One-eyed demon.
I'm late for my appointment. I was supposed to be gone
Oh,
already.
yeah,
But I came back.
Yes, sir.
But I came back to say this. I came back to apologize to Smacks. I accept your apology.
Great.
Great.
Nigga, stop. What?
One-eyed demon, shut up.
You demon.
I rebuke you.
I apologize for threatening you on air and saying come downstairs. I apologize. That's on me. Okay? I accept your apology, brother. All right? We can just leave it as that.
All right. Thank you, Rob.
It's too late, nigga.
We had already scheduled the fight. So you just got to be there.
It's too late, nigga. It's too late.
He's selling tickets.
It's too late. The fight is on. The fight is on.
I got $800 out on Smack.
The fight is on, nigga.
I got 400 on you and 13 on you.
I'm gonna hold this nigga fanny pack and y'all gonna fight.
Well, y'all got the worst friends.
Somebody hold K-Dot while I kick her in the balls.
I want to see if you still got
my balls ain't real. I ain't gonna feel
They
it.
too far up.
Anyway, I want to see if Robbie still had his round.
Thanks
now.
again, Seymour.
All right, Rob, get to your point.
Y'all heard that,
Thank y'all.
Robbie? Robbie said he gonna kick me in my ovaries.
See, Robbie, you're a good dude.
Now we got to have an intervention for that, man.
Thank you, Seymour.
See, Seymour, see how we make it happen, Seymour.
She still there? Seymour?
Oh, no. No, she
No,
don't.
she ain't.
Nigga, you niggas ain't shit, man.
Y'all ain't nothing. Y'all not doing a good moment.
Y'all pick scabs and just...
Like I said, we had face catch.
No, that's some nigga shit. You know, that nigga came in here 10 minutes later. Like, you know what?
Yeah, I think
You know what? That nigga came here like Rachel. You know what?
I think when you owe your bladder mess with you. I think that was because I got to pee. I was like, hey.
He said, should I take this shit or apologize to Smacks?
You know what? Let me go to the bathroom first. Let me clear my mind.
Let me get a minute to think about it.
Let me get this weight off.
Smacky Dacky.
It wasn't me. It was my prostate. I was mad.
Put pressure on me, okay?
Hey, Smacky Wacky.
Y'all retarded.
You know what I'm saying?
Kind of hard to be mad around this.
I love to see it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a
Because
laugh.
These niggas pick
I
the
can laugh all day
scab
too.
off.
You just got an apology, an official apology from Robbie Perone. That
From
never
Robbie
happened.
Perone.
That meant a lot.
He never apologized to us.
No, he ain't never apologized to us. He
No, he
just
still ain't
hung. Yeah,
apologized.
he just come back.
He said he hated us.
That nigga just leave for weeks and then come back.
And promote.
He comes back a month later.
I'm over it. That's my apology.
but he calls in between.
Yeah.
Hey, I hear y'all talking about me.
I'm on the 405. Fuck y'all.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Okay, wow. First thing I want to say is happy birthday. The first thing I want to say is happy early birthday.
Happy?
Happy.
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 Yeah, how many P's you got in your happy?
Is
How many pappies in that
And
mother?
I also want to say the things that I would bring to becoming a parent is understanding and patience.
That was 3 hours ago.
Right.
You need understanding.
That was 2 fights ago.
But I was trying to call, but people was on that, expressing their emotions and having a good. Y'all was
Well, we learned it
arguing
from watching you, nigga.
Well, Vernon, what's the one thing you wouldn't bring?
Capital punishment. Like everything
Damn.
isn't an ass whooping.
I think that's illegal.
Everything
Yeah.
isn't an ass whooping. It's do what I say. I'm gonna beat your ass. It ain't. That's not always the answer to a problem.
It isn't.
Yeah, but I think they're not saying it in a literal way. It's like, do the shit or I'll beat your ass.
No,
Like
literally. No, it ain't no. It wasn't none of that. Oh, I'll be. No, it was do what the fuck I say, or we gonna have a problem. It's gonna be some furniture moving up this motherfucker. I wouldn't bring that because, first of all, you're teaching your child. You're teaching your child violence is an answer to a problem, which is not always the correct
So
way.
that's
to
what you're not
handle
bringing. That's what you're not gonna bring.
I thought I was teaching you to do what the fuck I told you to do.
That's a good lesson to pass to your daughter. You know?
Wanzer,
Ooh,
shut
excuse
up.
me.
Anyway,
Excuse me.
I sat here.
Vernon.
What?
So you won't pass down capital punishment, but you will pass down. What was the thing you want to pass down to your kids?
Understanding.
Like, what is that? What do you mean by understanding?
Understanding is that, hey, you coming from a different time. I want to understand your mind. Well, even though we don't have to because we're the adults. I want to understand where you coming from, not just what I say goes and it's all this other shit. It's what are you thinking when you did this? It's some shit that you.
Here's the thing about understanding. You gotta want to understand. Like people say they don't understand, but they really do. You know what I'm saying?
But it's just like when you grow up a certain way, it's your way. And don't nobody.
When you grew up,
Speedy.
Well, you double clutched on all your words.
No.
What?
You just did it again.
All right, wait, Vernon. All right, thanks. Call right back. We
I'm
We gotta get Haley out.
Haley got to go. She got a dog with her foot broken.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
They say she dropped a 2-pound weight on her leg. Crushed every bone.
She sprained her pinky toe.
So is your foot ankle? What is it?
Yeah, it's my foot.
What, you trip off the curb in your heels?
No, I was working out.
Was it a dumbbell? What kind of weight was it?
The weight or?
So we could all be careful. Yeah. And not do what you did.
Yeah.
She probably working on arm machine.
Was it a dumbbell?
Sure. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, you just dropped it.
Yeah.
Ouch.
It was too heavy.
Yeah.
She's probably trying to squat. She probably tripped over.
Did you crush?
It wasn't too heavy.
Was it crushed? Did you crush any bones?
Probably slipped.
No, it didn't. You want to talk?
Were you trying to hold your dog? What happened?
Dog away.
Nigga, I'm having what do you call it? That's not a support dog, is it?
No, that's her dog.
No, that's her dog.
I'm having a flashback.
That's Nyla.
I missed the joke, nigga. You got.
Remember I went out with the girl? She had a support dog.
No, nigga, we don't remember all your hoes. Like my nigga, you on Bumble every day. Like how are we gonna remember all these women?
Wait, real quick, before we wrap the whole thing up, once did you ever say the thing?
No, he didn't.
Did you bring down from your parents?
Yeah.
Oh, no. What was the question exactly?
Two things.
What's one thing you would bring down that you learned from your parents growing up?
And
what's one thing you're not passing down to your daughter?
Morals, actually.
I know Chris
I wouldn't bring the fuck it Verizon ain't broke mentality.
The what?
You know, when it's time to pay a bill, I don't know. You know, my grandfather would be like, "Fuck him. If Verizon ain't broke."
Hilarious. Fuck him.
Which means
Fuck
he's
him.
not gonna pay him.
Oh wow.
And
he move on to another company and not pay them.
Yeah, that fucking mentality. You do that with a lot of stuff.
That's a poverty mindset.
You know. So
you're not bringing that.
I'm not bringing that. I don't yell. I've never yelled at my daughter ever. I talk to her. I've never had to. Look, I've never had to yell at her.
So what's the one thing you are bringing?
Our communication.
Communication. Okay.
It's the best thing you can have
That's
in
great.
any relationship.
K-Dot, you didn't give us yours.
I don't have no kids. You heard these niggas?
look,
Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no kids, so I can't tell you nothing.
Every problem,
I ain't
probably
had
just
one.
in life, period, any type of relationship, all comes from communication. Had they had a better form of communication, that wouldn't have been an issue. You don't have to yell at your kids if you have the correct communication. So,
I agree with that.
Relationships crumble because somebody ain't
I would
listening.
say that, like,
Nothing's wrong with y'all.
I'm gonna bring the same things he said, not a poverty mindset, but like with my son, like I allow him to speak. Like I communicate with him, like because his mother and his dad, they rear their child like your dad and.
Is it a question?
So like I just want to give a
What
healthy
you trying to
balance.
say?
I just want to give a healthy balance.
Well,
What you trying to say?
I'm trying to give him a healthy balance.
What you trying to say?
That what I just said, a
Say
healthy
that.
balance.
You say you let him speak. Now, are you letting him speak for him to be able to express himself, or for y'all to have a dialogue?
No, for him to be able to express himself and have a dialogue. Like, he don't like school. So I'm like, okay, I understand you don't like school, but you need to figure something out now, because after school, what are you going to do? Like, how are you going to
How old
make
is he
money?
now?
He's 15. He'll be 15. So, like, but his mama and his daddy, like, you either going to go to college or the army or the military. Like, they still projecting what we was taught.
Can I give a suggestion? I'm not
He
trying to raise nobody's kids, but I was a 15-year-old young man at the time, and I hated school too. And reflecting on it, I wish somebody would have asked me, okay, well, what do you like?
I did ask him.
Right.
And he did tell me what he likes about school, but at the core of the situation, like, he getting
Oh, no, I'm not saying about school.
two different perspectives.
You mean
like,
period?
No, I'm not saying about school. I wish somebody would have just asked me, like, what I like, period.
No, I do that. Like,
No, I'm not
we
saying
talk.
you say that. I'm just
no,
saying
I'm
for
just
people
saying.
listening, like if you got a 15-year-old and they say I didn't like school either, but I liked art, I liked history. You know what I'm saying? So maybe you can find out how to make education fun in that sense.
No,
you know
but
what
I
I'm saying?
give him different things like that can educate him. Like, school doesn't really set you up for life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I tell him. Like, school is just really to babysit you while we do what
Get
we
you ready
need to
for
do
prison.
for life. You know what I'm saying? So I tell him, like, you do need to pay attention in math. Math is universal. So, like, I understand you don't like school, but math, you're going to use that for the rest of your life.
Yeah, that's a
So,
language.
you know, I just talk to him like that, as opposed to, like, you don't have to go to college if you don't want to, because it's a waste of money for us, because you ain't paying for college, we are.
One of the easiest ways to teach math, real quick, one of the easiest ways to teach somebody about math, a kid, is explain to them like it's a language. It's a form of
Or
communication.
dominoes.
Or dominoes.
I would go with what he said as well, and it's different now. I think when I was younger, and well, this is just me. You had to go to school. Now they have schools set up that can cater to what your child does.
Yeah.
So the high school that we want to do for Madison, because she loves to draw, she loves singing, she likes to dance. We're going to send her to a school where that is more.
No, but you have the time for that. Like,
No, I'm saying things have
The
changed
whole
where
school
those
is like
schools,
that?
the whole school's like that.
Okay.
So it's a school that's
No,
that's
I
for
get
people
that. But, like,
performing arts
but it's,
school.
yeah, but it's
or
still,
whatever they're
Performing arts
already.
school.
No,
whatever.
I know, but, like, you have the time for that. Like, if you, like, I look at everything in totality. Like, his mama or I don't have time to get him to that type of school, because number one, that school.
Well, I'm just thinking they have that same
I
thought
know.
I had back in the day. You got to go to school.
No, but you still have to, like, I still live in a reality. Like, the reality of the situation is you have a mother who works full time. She got other kids that she got to take care of. So, like, some things she ain't going to be able to pour into you or nurture into you because of life. So,
like an education.
well, not like an education like that, but like,
Well, no, yeah,
if
it's hard to educate. You know.
yeah, it's not
All the day.
saying that, like, it's location. It's not that she wouldn't, like, say he was into performing arts or whatever. She don't have the means to get him to this performing arts situation. So she has to work with what she has access to. You understand what I'm saying? And it's not that she doesn't want to.
And the high school's
This is
around
just
the corner.
this is just an example. Like, I'm just saying, I'm just using my people as a thing. So, like, it's like, oh, it's all these resources and things, but, like, life get in the way. So you have to teach your child how to evaluate life too, to make sure they can incorporate life and their how they want to progress in life and things like that. Because I can give you all the tools, but life may not give you that direction. You know what I'm saying? Like, didn't nobody, like, I always knew I was funny, but I went to college because of my mama. I hated school. I got a degree because of my mama, because that's what she
So
wanted
you
me
saying
to
you
do.
wouldn't have gone?
No, hell no, I wouldn't have went to college. I would have bypassed that shit. It was a
Maybe went to
waste.
film school or something.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a waste. Like, it ruined my credit because I didn't know about credit. Because I applied for credit cards because she didn't teach me, like, a lot of things our parents, well, my parent didn't set me up for. So I don't want my child. So when I hear you talk sometimes, that's what I be like.
Hold
I be
on,
like,
hold on.
oh, my nigga, you sound like my mom.
What are you trying to say?
You say it's like a woman?
She said
Sometime.
college ruined her credit. You said college ruined your credit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they don't teach you about credit.
No, she said she didn't
Or-
learn about credit.
I didn't learn about credit, but college don't teach you about, school don't teach you about credit. Like, school don't teach you about the things that you utilize in life. I would have never got a credit card. Like, credit cards are designed to keep you in debt.
And
I
your
would've
mom didn't
never
tell
got-
you.
Right. She didn't tell me.
Yeah, that was Kate point earlier when she started
Yeah.
earlier today, which I agree with. Like, I think there's certain things that I would personally take longer time to break down. Because either I feel like if you're a parent of a child, it's going to affect you in the long run anyways. You know what I'm saying?
But it also affects you. Like, so say I would have started my comedy when I knew I was in tune with comedy. My mama would be more set up now. You know what I'm saying?
So when would you have started comedy?
I probably would have started comedy like 19, 18. 19 years old, 18 years. 18
Man,
years
you said 19, 18.
No, I'm sorry. 18, 19. My bad. My bad.
In 18, 19.
You know what I'm saying?
So around 18,
slave.
19, you'd have been at comedy clubs trying to figure it out.
Yeah, but like my mom was like, "Nah, you got to get a job." Like it's just like social media now. Like everybody put up their kids graduating and shit. But I know these people in real life. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it be these long fucking posts like, "Oh, now you should make your next journey into your whatever." You just told this motherfucker 2 days ago they got to get out.
Right, so
You know what
so
saying?
I'm glad you said it. So my nephew just moved in with me. My brother's younger son, one of his sons. My brother got 15 kids. And so
you know
so
what I'm
he
saying? Y'all was
came.
fucking.
So he came to the house and he says, "Well, you know, if you need me to go get a job," I said, "No. What do you want to do?" He said, "I want to play basketball. Go to school." I said, "Well, I'm gonna set you up so you go to school. You go with Brooklyn, whatever." And I said, "Don't worry about. I can handle the bills here. You just go focus on that." Now that's not for, like you said, everybody don't have that luxury, but if you do as a parent, I mean, to teach him he need to go work, he do need to work. But if he says his goal is to get to that next level, and I don't need his money, so no, just focus on that. Now, if for some reason you stop focusing on that and you doing other shit, then I'm going to say
No, as you should. Like, but you're putting him in a position to not stress about. Like that's what I tell my son. Like I put him in a position like, yo, I want you to bump your head, but I don't want you to bump your head as many times as I did.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, you're gonna bump your head, but
that's
now
part of the process.
it's a I didn't have no crutch. Like I just had to bump my head, be resilient, get back up. Bump my
you
head.
hard-headed.
You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not hard headed. Like my mother didn't set me up. Like it's not about me being hard headed.
It's her mom's fault.
It
Steve.
is.
You're not listening.
You know what I'm saying? It is. It is my mom's fault.
Haley, your birthday's coming up, and
yeah,
no.
this nigga don't never want to hear that.
Well, Haley,
you know what I'm saying?
Haley, real quick, you can answer today's question.
What's that?
If you have kids, is there anything you would pass down that you learned from your childhood, like a good lesson that your parents taught you, and it's something that you would not pass along?
Well, we're going to be good communicators.
Your name Haley?
We're going to talk to our kids.
He's trying to say
you know what I'm saying?
He's doing a side joke. Anyway, so what would you pass down to your kids?
So mine's, I don't know, it's kind of weird. So
nothing's weird.
when I was young, my aunt told me to never ask a man for anything, like just nothing. So it was around my birthday, like 2 days before my birthday, and I asked my uncle, but he wasn't my uncle at the time. He was dating my aunt. I was like, "Hey, you gonna give me a birthday gift?" You know, and he went back and told my aunt. And then, like, a couple days after my birthday, I got, like, this worst whipping ever because I asked a man for something. I never, like, understood
That's
it.
traumatic.
That's trauma.
Yeah, she ain't forgot about it. She was too.
But
crazy.
it showed me how to be, like, independent. So I grew up not, asking.
In a bad way, though.
Or dependent on somebody else.
So that's what you would pass to your child.
To be independent.
Would you pass it along with that same lesson?
that-
though?
yeah, with that-
like would you be
to not, to kind of not.
Beat them if they ask.
I
Yeah,
would
you know what I'm
not
saying?
beat them.
You ain't learned.
But for a kid to ask an adult for a birthday present is not a bad thing.
It really isn't.
It doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman or whatever.
I think
Beating your
I think
child.
I'm gonna look at the other side, which is a little child asking another man for something. That's what.
Yeah, that's a little sketchy.
Yeah, I wouldn't want my daughter to ask any other man or Smacks, what you gonna get me for my birthday?
I'm just
You
saying
ask me.
it's a very adolescent thing. If his son was like, "My birthday's on Saturday, are you gonna get me something?" I'm like, "Yeah,
No.
what do you want?"
Nah, nigga.
No.
Why not?
You don't know that
It's
man.
a kid.
He might want something from you.
No,
Nigga, back off him, nigga.
because then you're asking people for something. If I say, my daughter's birthday's this weekend, and she likes whatever, and you go to her and say, "Well, I know your birthday's coming up. What would you like for your birthday?" That's totally different than my child coming to you going, "Hey, Uncle, I want this. My birthday's Saturday. I want you to get me this, that, and the other."
So it's totally different for a child to be a child.
I'm just saying, kids get excited about
Yeah,
their
like,
birthday.
that's
It's a
like-
kid.
I wouldn't
It's a
teach my
child.
child to say that. I would go. I
Well,
would
you don't
never
have to teach them to do it, but you don't have to teach
Yeah,
them
that's
not
what I'm
to
saying.
do it.
Like,
I'm gonna teach them not to do it.
Everything is not
sure.
teachable. Like you can teach them not to do things. Like I
Yes.
understand what you're saying,
I
but
would teach them not to
sometimes
do
a
that.
kid is being a kid, and you don't know until shit happens.
That's why I'm gonna nip it in the bud before it happens and go, "Baby, don't ask anybody for anything. I got you for your birthdays, or we just don't. That's not what we do."
So here's the thing, right? That's bad too because we all need help, and like that's big in our community that we don't ask for help.
I don't need. I'm good.
Yeah, that's bad. Everybody need help at some point. Yeah, everybody need help at some point in their life. Like,
yeah, but if I ask you to help, or hey, my daughter.
But if you've been rooted to not ask nobody for help, then you generally don't ask for help. Like you struggle, and a lot of us struggle
so do you think
because we don't
by
ask for help.
taking that mentality is too much?
Yes and no. So like, I was homeless twice. And maybe because I wasn't able to ask, but at the same time, I was put in situations with different guys like, oh, yeah, I could help you out, if you do, something. But it was just like, nah, I'm good. Like, I never asked them for help or anything like that.
And I think that's what part I'm talking about.
Yeah.
For a woman to start, even if at a young child, a kid, you start asking men to get you stuff, they're going to say, what you going to get me? That's what it turns into, even though it started as a child.
But you have to learn how to manage. Like, when you're not taught how to manage things, then you don't know how to identify things until it's too late. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so you can teach somebody to ask. It's okay to ask for help, but it has to be a situation where you're in need of help. Like, we don't teach everything to a T, in my point. We just say things like, you shouldn't be asking for, don't ask no man for no help. But you can ask for help in this situation or that situation. Like, we don't explain a lot of things. So then, like, I understand what you're saying. Like, you may have been put in some situations, but you didn't know how to identify the people that you could ask for help for because of that one. Because it's people around you who would have helped you.
It's more of an identifying factor.
You're not identifying it because you're just associating everything with that one lesson. Like, I should have never asked this man for money, as opposed to somebody teaching you how to identify whom you should ask for assistance, or not money, but help. You know what I'm saying?
Or so you think it's okay if your daughter asks anybody, hey, my birthday is Thursday, can you give me something?
Also, what I'm saying is that...
No, that's the question I asked.
No, listen to what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that...
No, I didn't ask you what you're saying. I said...
I'm answering you.
Because your answer is not
I'm answering you.
His rightness.
Yeah, thank you.
The answer to my question, Speedy, is that kids will be kids, and kids get more excited about things than we do.
I didn't ask about kids being kids. I said if your daughter goes to Smacks and say, what do you get me for my birthday? Are you okay with that?
Nigga, what are you getting her?
But it's also up to Smacks. Like, Smacks can teach a lesson, or Smacks can come to you and be like, hey, your daughter asked me for a gift. Is that normal? Like, it's a two-way street. It's just not about like what your kid did. What's the other person doing as well?
I look at it from this perspective. If we all are friends and we have a good rapport with each other,
not strangers,
not strangers, and my
son. My bad. I was speaking of strangers,
not strangers. No,
I was thinking strangers.
So, but in my perspective, why would my son go talk to a stranger to ask him?
No, the person could just be standing there.
But like, why would your kid? Yeah, but why? Yeah, like that's random.
But my son, I don't believe that my son would go up to a stranger and be like, "Hey, my birthday next week. What are you gonna get me?" Because I've heard
he definitely come up to me and be like, "K-Dot."
Right. So now, if it's my friends or my people that I do business with, and my son be like, "Hey, my birthday coming up. What you getting me?" Then just like what Juan just said, okay, well, what you gonna get him then?
Can I ask a question? Everybody know I feel about birthdays, so that's another thing. But you don't think that's a bit rude?
That's what I
ask somebody what you gonna get.
Yeah.
No, because
you can say nothing.
But here's the thing, right? It's like
but
to me, it's like how y'all look at kids. Like the way y'all, the perception y'all have of kids is like kids shouldn't ask anything.
They shouldn't ask that question. They shouldn't ask. They shouldn't ask certain things.
No, but like if you say it's weird, like you just said,
let me tell you why I'm saying that, because one of the lessons I was taught as a kid, right, which was it stuck with me
from your dad.
My grandfather. He told me. He told me you're gonna be grown a lot longer. You're gonna be a child. So the lessons I'm teaching you now, I'm preparing you for that. Didn't make sense as a kid. I feel like it took forever, but he was 100% right. Right? You were a kid for 18 years, if that. Then you got the rest of your life to deal with.
Yeah.
So
probably 10.
So he didn't spend so much time investing into things I need to learn as a kid. It was more about preparing me for the long haul. You know what I mean? So that's all.
Yeah, because you're a kid, maybe 11,
so
11, 12 years old.
Ronzo, I understand what you're saying. A child being a child asking that question, right? I was speaking from in perspective of teaching a lesson, right? Mm-hmm. Is that something that you want to pass along to be in that position to be asking people for things in general, whether it's a male or a female?
So again, it's not for strangers, but if it's people that you know, I don't see anything wrong.
No, if that's okay.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
You already know what it is.
Oh, DJ without the
Hellcat.
Hey, listen. Robbie, I know Robbie from the old school, but Robbie is lucky that he came back and apologized because he don't even know that Smack already had put the call out to the homies. Robbie was finna get his ass.
Hilarious.
Whooped. I know he know that karate shit, but that work on one person, Robbie. You don't work with and Smack was on his phone the whole time calling the homies. Yeah, old nigga up here tripping.
Old nigga tripping.
Nigga, get up here ASAP, partner. Yeah, we got us one. Yeah.
Park in the back.
Pull up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But listen, I just wanted to clarify something. Y'all said that it's wrong. So if you sleep on concrete, right, you homeless, broke, that's not a good enough reason to sell a little coochie or barter a little coochie?
No.
Am I hearing that right?
No, you need to be
You're
homeless,
absolutely hearing that right.
You definitely hearing that. It's not cool.
I'm talking about, listen.
It's the oldest
summertime.
profession.
It's July. It's 115 degrees in the air, nigga. So you know the ground is 147.
In the air.
You telling me you rather sleep on that than to
Where's some grass somewhere?
barter?
Yeah, I'm not bartering my
barter
body.
with the gift that you got that can get you some,
I don't like the phone
a
call.
hotel.
DJ at Vegas, normally I would never do this to you.
Huh?
That was a weird question, DJ.
But no, I was just saying it just made me more independent and not depending on everybody else. I have friends that just continually, like, they don't know where they're going. They don't, they're like 30-some years old. They don't know where to do in life. They're always asking for money. They don't have a job. Like, they're always asking for something. So me being in my situation, getting myself out of the situation myself and not depending on anybody else, it just made me a stronger person, I felt like.
All right, so what would you bring that you've learned from your mom or your dad?
That was what I would bring.
Oh, that part.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Speedy's not a good listener. I apologize.
It's okay.
I
apologize.
I'm a little soft.
Speedy just played the numbers. Like, he just had a gang of kids, and now he like, well, I got all the answers.
I do.
Tommy's listening to the show.
Hey, Tommy.
He has had a question for you. So he was saying, basically, if you raise your child to be able to question you as a parent, right? Do you think that's passing along a message that he can question all authority? Or is that the idea of stopping the questioning? Because I think I would want my child as an adult to question authority. I don't believe in authority.
Question everything.
Everything. I don't
well, as a black person, we should question everything. Like, I'm speaking specifically for us. Like, we should always question because the system is not designed for us. So you should be preparing your kid to question a lot of shit.
But what is authority? You just got an outfit on and a job, nigga. Like, that ain't real.
That's right.
It's not real authority.
But like that's why you teach. That's why you teach logic. So sometimes it's not a question in authority. So like me personally, at my old job, they used to think I would question authority. It's not about your title. Like, help me understand why I need to do this job or why I have to do that.
Call her, what's your name?
I need a logical answer. Okay. It's not about just being.
Call her.
Speedy.
What?
Did we just get a I'm in a bind Nate call from DJ out there Vegas?
Yeah,
that's what it sounded like to me. That's what it sounded like to me.
Nigga nasty. This nigga nasty.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
I'm in a bind, Nate. I'm in a bind.
And I'm nasty.
No, DJ say random shit. Like, would you want your baby mama, your baby mama to sell pussy because y'all in a bind?
That's what he said.
Yeah, that's what he's saying, right?
It's just like
he wild.
That was creepy. I'm glad you disconnected that call. Nick,
that was
wise
weird.
brother.
Was weird.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, he did. He was in a bind. He got rid of that Hellcat. That's for damn sure.
Right.
We don't know what he would have done to keep that.
I believe
he might have slept with a veteran. Slept with a veteran to keep that.
You all do know that one of the markings of intelligence is asking questions, right?
Well, Speedy has no idea.
And I know that it's sometimes generational.
Question.
There were the older people, you don't ask questions or whatever. They view that as disrespect. Mm-hmm. But asking questions is a mark of intelligence.
So you trying to say they wasn't intelligent?
You want to teach your kids to think for themselves. If you're just constantly telling your kids, do this, do this, do this, they're never learning how to process and think for themselves.
Okay, Seymour, because you don't have any kids, right?
I do not have a kid, but I was a child.
Okay, so if you do have kids or you're going to pass stuff on, what's the one thing you would bring that you learned from your parents?
Don't do drugs.
Hilarious.
They gonna get that from the DARE program. So what would you bring?
Don't do drugs. She gonna bring the drugs for them not to do.
Okay.
And don't do drugs, baby, because you can't be a senior citizen addict around here. It's real, okay?
And then what for sure would you not bring?
Know what I would pass down.
Or would you?
But I would tell them not to do, don't do drugs. And then one of the things, like I know, we have different views of education, but I think it is important that our kids at least, do something in STEM. Because, see, everybody can't be an entertainer. We still going to need those foundational people that can work with their hands. You don't have to go to school, but like learn a trade of some kind. You're going to always need an electrician. You're going to always need a plumber. And those people make money. Because I think we glamorize being in front and being an entertainer. But then, when this doggone pandemic hit, a lot of these celebrities were having a rough time. Even the ones we thought had it made. You know what I'm saying?
He said I was fine.
People shitted on YouTubers, and a lot of the celebrities ran to social media to get their YouTube pages up and everything. Everybody's starting a podcast, but everything also gets to a bubble, and bubbles pop. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's good to kind of have something to fall back on. I don't think that they may think that's old school, but I think that's important.
No, I agree. But I think
learn a trade. I like that.
I think we should pour into everything.
Yeah.
And also don't gender it because I think a lot of more.
Exactly.
I think a lot more men would be cooks if their fathers would allow them to cook. Like some things y'all put are chefs.
No,
that's like saying a lot more women would be hoes if their mothers allowed them to be hoes.
I'm not saying you. Right.
That's not the same thing.
Yeah, that's not the same thing.
It's the same thing.
I'm here, Seymour. That was dumb.
Yeah. But it's like, what I'm saying?
Being
Like,
a cook,
I can hear you, Seymour.
or a hairstylist. Like you went to beauty school. Like you don't
wanted to say to
necessarily
you,
have to be
I
a
think
gay
you must have went
nigga
out
to
and
do
spoke to
hair.
Robbie. And I think that's great that you did that because it's important for us to see conflict resolution amongst black men. So I think that was powerful.
Robbie
So
ain't
Smacks,
here.
I thank you too for participating in that. But no, I was telling
Did
you
he?
thank you.
What about me?
Did he participate?
No,
I mean,
I'm the one who started it. What about me?
You didn't even hear what she said. Listen to what she said.
I'm the one that said, let's iron this out. They were going to let it go.
That's not what she said, though.
No, I'm saying, didn't Nick go down and talk to Robbie when he stepped out when the screen went black?
No.
And y'all can take any calls?
No, I didn't go down and talk to Robbie. I seen Robbie in the hall. I'll tell you guys what I told him. What I explained to Robbie was, because Robbie talks about he's in the good book, I just gave him a quote out the good book. And I just explained to him the Bible says you love your neighbor as you love yourself. And what that means is, however you treat your brother, meaning other black men, other black women, that is the same measuring stick you're going to be judged by. That's going to be used to judge you with. However you judge your people. So
Well, first of all, he got to acknowledge his ego because that was his ego.
Well, I don't know all that. So that's all I
No, it was.
No,
Like,
I'm talking about what I said to Robbie. That's all I said to Robbie. And I think I think that kind of just makes sense.
K-Dot, you right about that.
Because he
even
sat
said
here and
he
said
has a
he didn't
temper.
have no ego, but that was your ego. Like that man, this man
he said
sat
that
here
he
and
didn't-
said,
he
"I
didn't have
respect you," and he still turned around and wanted to fight. So like that's your ego.
Right.
No, I mean it's
Right,
not
but he
about
said
what
he
it
had a
wasn't gonna
temper.
happen. But
yeah, the
like,
cold part. I couldn't
But
get to
that-
them in time enough
That
for it to
temper
stop.
connected to his ego as well. Yeah.
If
But I just want to say
Thank you, baby.
If he went to
DJ
fight me, he
needs
could have walked
counseling.
right
Yeah,
here.
DJ need counseling. All right, thank you, baby. Love you.
It all works. That's why.
Nick,
Listen, man.
you grew up like me.
That's why I always.
I'm not
preach.
gonna call. You can call me whatever you want, as long as you don't put your hands on me. It is what it is. So if he wanted to do that, he could have walked right here.
That's why.
Instead of going all the way down the stairs.
My equipment's right there. This is why.
He said, no,
Yeah, our equipment's right here.
You can't do that.
That's why I preach the good book.
There's a child here.
For all the
Yeah.
guys.
Right.
Yeah. That's why I preach the good book, though, because in my experience, in my personal life, I've never ran across a scenario I could not find a solution in the good book. Any scenario in life. So if anybody needs some counseling, needs some advice, holler at your boy one time. I'll send you.
All right, we got a
But
few minutes
they
left.
gotta
so I wanna
want
knock
it.
this
Like
out.
everybody always have a solution, but like if the person don't want it or receive
Can
it,
I put
it's
my
a
finger up?
waste.
I got a solution.
Good point, K-Dot.
It's a waste.
Like
Like
that.
you
I have a
gotta. That's what you gotta learn to identify. Like and like, yeah, I mean, you put
Gotta
your hand
call
up,
him.
your picture right here. It never meant anything to me, ever.
Call her what's your name? Where you calling from? It's my last day on
Hey,
this show.
Speedy, it's me, Billy. I want to thank you for taking me to the playground yesterday.
Who is this weirdo?
That's a bad joke, but let's see what happens.
You want to keep it on? Okay.
Let's see what happens.
Let's keep going.
Let's
How
see.
was the
Thank
playground?
you for teaching me that game, hide the pickle.
Hide the pick.
You got one more, nigga.
Yeah,
That's
one
like Michael
more.
Jackson.
Let's
strike
go.
You're close, nigga.
Because we can call you back.
Yeah.
Say,
We got your number.
We got your number.
Yeah, we got caller ID.
Yeah.
All right, so it is what you're watching Wednesday.
All right, let's get into that.
Let's start over here.
Let's not start with
What you watching?
Shit, not
Criminal
her.
Minds. over here.
Fight night.
She ain't watching the weight.
I just finished watching
Footloose.
a show called Lincoln Lawyer.
It was right there.
Lincoln
Lincoln
Lawyer.
Lawyer.
Saved the last
I
dance.
didn't want to watch that with what's my man's name?
Stomp the yard.
No,
This
no.
nigga said stop to y'all.
I don't know his name.
I stuff she got to use a foot with.
No, the white dude, McConaughey.
She was watching Bring It.
That's his
Yeah,
name?
McConaughey's in the
You
movie.
want to step
Oh.
up?
Bring It
Lincoln
On.
Lawyer.
Kung Fu.
This nigga Wanzer like, I'm gonna say something.
I know that. He got a list of shit on his phone. He got to get off.
Nick that paddywhack.
Yeah, I do want to watch. I think it's on Netflix, right?
Lincoln Lawyer.
Lincoln Lawyer.
That's a great movie.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that movie.
That's Matthew. I don't like Matthew McConaughey.
I like Matthew McConaughey.
I don't.
I don't think he's racist, but he'll play a good racist dude.
He does. He
like
looked like he could be.
Yeah.
You don't like him?
Like
He's from Texas.
See, like, if for me, like, if you play it too good, like, you racist. Like, how you tune into that role.
Well, he's from Texas. He's from Texas.
You tune into that role too much.
That a white man's from Texas? They racist.
Not all of them.
Shit.
I ain't gonna take my chances. You ever heard a gazelle say that about a lion? Not all of them.
He's probably cool.
They're hungry. Not all of them.
Gazelle like, I run pretty fast. I'm pretty quick.
You go by the water hole then. Nigga.
That pride doesn't look hungry. Let's go by them.
He's a chunky lion. Oh my god.
They look full.
I mean, I'm gonna say absolutely not every white dude. Most of the white dudes I met from Texas,
they racist.
let Fox tell you.
Can't stand them niggas.
Let Fox tell you.
Well, I'm from Texas, so
what part?
You're not a white man.
You also have Filipinos.
You're from a city. You're from a big city.
He from Terrell, Texas.
Right.
His stories, nigga, I said.
He from where the real white people.
I think one of the coldest stories he ever told me was when he went to go play piano for the lady, and before they let him in, they told him because his mom worked for the lady. So they said, "Well, can my son play?" He's like, "Yeah." Tell him to come around back. He had to come around back to come in, and he had to put on a suit. And then he got ready. When he got done playing the piano, he wanted to give the suit back or the jacket back to the man. He said, "No, I don't want that jacket. You wore it."
Oh no! What?
You got your nigga germs.
Even worse was he had to walk there.
Yeah.
Right? He had to walk to do this thing, and he walked with his friend. And the dude told him he can't have two niggas in his house at a time.
And this
so
is
his
what?
friend had to wait out. He's like kids. His friend had to wait outside.
That's like 78.
And you know what would have been a good time to question some shit.
Full circle. What you watching?
Somebody calling.
I'm watching kid movies.
Answer the phone, nigga. That's what it's there for.
Your daughter's in town.
What animation
call
you on?
Call it. What you want? Who is this?
Who this here?
Who that is right there on that phone?
Is this the nigga that was in the park?
Who that is?
Well,
go ahead.
Go ahead, Juan. What you watching?
Well, you did go see Minions.
I
took her to go see
my daughter's here. What did she say? What was that? It was
Minions.
She just saw Minions.
Minions?
She saw the Minions.
Well, her daddy won, so she see him all the
time. Hey, this is like you.
Call me Mini-Me.
You are on TV, Daddy.
We just watched
a whole bunch of you, Dad.
That was the funniest thing I ever seen on TV.
What'd you watch?
Call him Mini.
Sea Monster.
Sea Monster.
What's that about?
All my movies are kid movies.
So wait a minute. When you get ready to turn the TV on, you got to turn it to cartoon?
I mean, whatever.
Have you seen any good? Some of them pretty good. You seen any good?
Sea Monster was all right.
Sea Monster was cool.
So you remember when
Minions was good?
When Justin moved in?
Oh, Justin, I had to watch Goofy movies.
So we had only one TV at the time because it was just me and the boys, Nick and Donald.
Living room TV too.
And it's living room TV, so we watch and go to bed. Justin moved in, nigga. We had to watch All Dogs Go to Heaven for 3 months till I got bought another TV.
Somebody call him.
I think Justin watched All Dogs Go to Heaven as many times as we've heard the story.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
I don't give a fuck about y'all. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
We're going to have to get a nurse in here eventually. We're going to have to get a nurse. Nurse his memory.
Nigga needs some sea moss.
Ask you what question? I'm sorry.
This nigga needs some black seed oil. Shit. It was a bubble TV, you and your son.
He said he needs some sea moss. That's hilarious.
Need to soak it in his braids.
Go ahead, Nakia. You
Sorry,
live.
Nakia.
Hi, y'all.
What's up?
Y'all finally answered my damn call instead of the little pranksters.
Well, it's only one phone, boo.
We're working on another one right now.
Don't you be tired with this goddamn line.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I just wanted to call and say that today's show has been very informational, and I'm offering to give Smacks a hug because he needs one.
We actually had a topic today.
Yeah.
So how you get the hug to him? You want to hug him for you?
Do you like his pink shirt?
No, next time y'all come out here for a show, I will make sure to give Smacks a hug.
Oh, there you go, Smacks.
Smack's not on that show. No, I'm playing.
Listen, I'll tell you. Well, I was gonna say I was gonna say Smacks normally smells good, but he ain't gonna be there. So
no, he'll be there.
No, he'll definitely
Smacks,
be there.
we like you. Just in case you was
I
wondering.
like
Look,
smacks.
Hey, look, this
You know
the
what
thing.
smacks?
I'm
One
a
thing-
fan.
One thing I always move by, I could care less if a nigga don't like me.
Well, we know you don't care.
But what about the ones that like you?
But just in case
Y'all
you
my
do care.
people.
Okay.
Y'all my
Yeah,
people.
you know what I'm
100
saying?
grand. 100
All
grand.
right.
Y'all my
Thank you,
people.
baby.
Bye.
We know you tough, man, but just in case you're not. You know what I mean?
No, I appreciate how you responded.
He can say it just in case you're not.
I respect you
We got
even
your
more
back.
now.
What you watching?
My mouth.
I'm glad you said that.
I'm watching my
'cause,
mouth.
boy, when I tell you, I was 2 minutes from
I'm watching my nigga. You
telling you
think
your life story.
I tell every man I mean, I don't fight men.
I didn't say nothing about fight. I said tell you your life story is what I said.
No,
I don't hit
like,
women.
I'm
That's
Hey,
all
telling
you
I
really
do.
not watching nothing?
Mm-mm.
I know you've been working like a slave out
Yeah,
there.
I've
I've been
been,
seeing your Instagram.
I really be out
Hey,
here
can I
grinding.
ask a question? I mean
Nope.
this. I'm not even
Yeah.
being facetious.
No, you my real homie, so I
Yeah.
fucks with you, Wanzer.
Yeah. So you know, we all like certain genres and certain things, whatever. So for you know, you have a community, right? The LGBT community. Do you look for those type of movies, or do
No.
you not care?
It's not. Here's the thing,
That's a good
right?
question.
Here's the thing about me, and I want all of you. Like, I'm glad you asked that question. I don't really associate myself with the community.
Just
like,
a person.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no, like I'm black. Like, it's a lot of things gays do that I just don't like because black people have been going. Like, to me, gays are and trans are just now you black. Now you experiencing what we have always went through.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I don't really fuck with the community because they push a lot of shit that I feel is not important. Like, I have way more black issues than I'll ever have gay issues. You know what I'm saying?
That's well put.
So like, when people, it really frustrates me. Like, because I'm gay, they automatically throw me in the community.
Right.
I don't.
And
I don't fuck with
even
the
I
gays.
just even I just did
no,
that.
No, but like it's
I've
a natural,
never thrown you in the
It's
community.
a natural assumption,
I've
but for
never
me,
thrown
it's
you,
like I'm black before I'm gay. So like, gay issues are not my problems. Black issues are my problems.
Okay, what I'm
So I
watching?
don't look for gay movies and like because to me it's like what
This
is my
looks gay.
I'll say that though. It's some shit that do look gay.
This is colorful.
You know what I'm saying?
Colorful.
He's gay.
Yeah.
Oh, these
Damn,
bitches holding
son.
hands.
Yeah, and also like it's not a good representation of me. Like, how many gay movies or LGBT movies you seen that have studs
Come on,
in them?
man.
That have
Was there?
that have people that look like me.
Call her what's your
Like,
name?
you know
Where
what
you
I'm saying?
call
How
her
many
from?
gay movies you seen?
Yeah, how many gay movies you
Okay,
seen?
first
Gay
off,
nigga.
Before
You one-eyed bastard.
before all this other
no,
shit
you
kicks
demon,
off, I want to
demon.
say
My fault. Gotta go get
I want to say I watched a movie on
Dudes.
debt. What K Dot said is
debts.
actually I said debt.
Oh, I thought you said
What
dicks.
K
nigga.
Dot said because what K Dot said back in the early '90s is an epidemic. The credit card companies would come to colleges and they would promote their credit
facts.
cards.
Yeah.
And these
And that's
kids
how-
would buy up all these cards
So
and be in
did.
millions of dollars in debt.
I fucked my credit for a
Before
big
they
bag of
even-
M&Ms
before
and
they
a
even
basketball hoop on
graduated.
garbage can. Bank of Hawaii
And
fucked
then
me all the way up.
It takes them the rest of their life to get out of the debt that they could have been taught about early. And they stopped them. They stopped the credit card companies from doing that because the credit card companies
I
used
bet
to come
his
to
phone
college
is
all the
moist.
time.
And hot.
What did you say, Speedy?
No, I'm listening.
He said your phone was moist and hot.
He said he glad you got your credit back
and
together.
smelled like Worcestershire sauce.
You ever seen nigga juicy mouth?
You know, I would say something to you, but I think it's not worth it anymore because you're just a jackass, and I'm going to leave it alone.
He's a one-eyed
Jackass.
All right.
Last time you been called that.
I'll take that.
So it's just amazing.
So
and
what do you think about the
fascinating
community?
to me.
Right.
What
Yeah, what do you think
what
about
community?
your community?
The LGBTQ.
I didn't say none of that.
Take a letter out. Take a
Vern is
letter.
straight.
The
First of all-
LGBT plus community.
Vernon, so
Whatever it is that they want to do,
Vernon, I got a real-
they gonna do.
I'm
The
with
one
you,
thing I
Vern.
don't
Whatever
like-
they want to do.
They gonna do. Vernon, I got a real question
Here's the
for
thing. Here's the thing about that.
Vernon,
A lot of them are bullies, and they don't want to admit to being
are you talking
bullies.
about gay people?
Yeah, you can say it, Vern.
Yeah.
The gays, nigga. The gays out here.
The gays.
The
Yeah,
gays.
a lot of them,
It's almost
a
like
lot
the
of gay
Grays, you know what I
people
mean?
are
But the
bullies,
gays is
and
weird.
then they're opportunistic bullies because they want to tell you how
be
wrong
opportunistic.
you are about
Please
what
don't
you
use
say
that
to
word
them.
today.
But
Everybody out
yet
there
and
listening,
still,
you should
they
be
want to tell you
opportunistic.
what you
That's-
can and
that's
can't
smart.
say, and they want to try to cancel you and edit what you say.
Hey, Vernon, can I ask you a question?
Please don't.
What question do you want to ask me? As long as it's nothing stupid, because I am in the mood to tell a motherfucker about
Woo,
themselves.
not
so
in the
so you
mood.
warn it.
Oh,
I'm
now go on with your question,
right
then,
now.
son.
What is it?
Go ahead, Nick. You got a question?
What would you like to ask?
Don't need to know about your moves.
Oh no, I thought that was one.
So we don't need to know about your moves.
But
No, that was Nick.
So no, Wanza asked.
You can't see?
I know. What,
So look,
Nick don't ask dumb questions.
No, this is a smart question. This is
My
a smart question, Vern. So would you not watch a movie if it looks gay?
Oh, excuse me.
Or are you just a cinema buff? Like a lot of people seen Brokeback Mountain, a lot of people seen Moonlight.
I know a lot.
I don't see nothing with
I'm
broken backs.
I'm more of a person where if the story makes sense, it doesn't matter if it's gay, straight, or indifferent. As long as the story is good and it doesn't matter to me what it's about, who it's about.
Okay.
Hey, Vern, you watching P Valley?
Just like what Speedy. Hold on. Just like what Speedy said about them pushing a certain agenda. If being gay is a part of the storyline and it means something, then say something about it. But if it doesn't mean anything, then you don't have to bring it up. Everybody doesn't care about a person's sexuality.
But everybody, so this is what I need more straight people to do. Like, that needs to be said. Like, gays be forcing the issue on shit and motherfuckers don't, like, stand up for your straightness.
Oh, right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to care. Like, that's what I be like. And you
then
don't have to care. Like, you don't have to care.
K-Dot, to that point, more people are saying, "Oh, well, he's gay. Oh, why the fuck is who he's sleeping with or who she's sleeping with weren't about?"
Yeah, I don't know why these people in this room are so concerned about who Wanda's sleeping with. So
hilarious.
So let it live. Nigga's my homie.
Yeah, his booty hole ain't tight no more. We know.
One-eyed demon.
Him and his one-eyed lover.
Too soon.
I don't appreciate that comment. Vernon, we're blocking you. Call me one more time so we can block you.
I went and watched
Call
Thor.
me one more time, we go block you.
I went and watched Thor. That shit
I heard it was a love story.
It was horrible, man.
I heard it was a love story.
They were. Now I'm not into Marvel movies, so maybe that's why I didn't get it.
So you play Marvel, so.
And it was just the storyline was all over the place. And then when it finally gets to the, because
I gotta go. I'm sorry, I'm listening.
Speedy went and saw a dude, a buff dude with his shirt off that holds a hammer.
I hate this shit.
See the dude swinging his hammer.
No, it had weird shit. Like there's kids in the movie.
Buffing,
so there's kids in the movie that make you think it's a kid's movie, but it ain't a kid's movie.
Oh, so they still keeping it almost rated R?
It pretty much is rated R. So. It's horrible. They snatched the clothes off of Thor and he's naked. And all the women pass out.
And you still weren't happy?
Yeah, that's gay. And you watched this?
That was your favorite part of the movie?
You watched this with kids or you watched it by yourself?
Did you stay or did you leave at that point?
Did you go get popcorn after that? Like, what happened?
Did you stay?
Did you lean forward in your seat? Like, oh.
Did you pass out?
What a miss.
Nigga put on 3D glasses. It wasn't even a 3D movie.
But it did, like, that didn't make,
are you
like, there was,
with the movie,
to me,
though?
No, I'm not with Thor, but I didn't get that part of it. Like, what did that have to do with
dude,
Thor?
Or?
Nothing.
No, them snatching the clothes off of Thor. So it's a scene where this other person, motherfucker, who, it's weird. He snatches the clothes off of Thor. And then I'm like, I don't get it. If it's because you got kids in the movie. Right. Not in the movie theater, in the movie.
They let the kids see it. Say the man's John on camera.
I don't know, man. It was crazy.
But
one show I'm watching is they got this new show where you build a house off the grid, so you're living off the grid, and it's mostly all white folks.
I'm trying to tell
all white folks. They go out to the middle of the forest. They cut down some trees. Now where they,
They build a whole community.
No, they just built them a house.
Oh, okay.
They found some acres and they built a house. Now they really don't have no roads to get up there, so now they got to try to get the lumber and all this shit up this hill, and it's always raining.
They should have just built the road first.
Well, how you gonna build a road in this?
Everybody know that.
Well, they didn't do that.
They stupid.
They just walked up, said we're gonna build a house right here, and you start cutting it down. But the part I like about it, you know, most shows they finish the house. No, they only finish the house every once in a while. Most of the time,
they give up.
They don't give up. The house is not finished. At the end of that hour, they just go, well, we got to finish this next year because it's snowing now. Because for some reason, they start building maybe 2 months before the snow come in. So then it's raining and then it snows. and now you don't have an installation.
Probably playing that for television.
But it's white folks. I love it. White folks decide, hey,
It's white folks, but like we more resilient.
Building off the grid.
We want to get out of it, so we gonna build it because we don't want to be in the cold. We don't want to be
and that's one of the, and then to it took money. But I think one of the reasons black folks, I want my shit already done. I ain't finna put the plumbing in because they build outhouses because ain't no plumbing.
I was just finna listen. I told my moms that as a community, as a family, we should all look into this and just find some property. Everybody build you a little house on there. And we operate in our own community.
Well, you have to have capital to build anything, to buy anything.
It'd be cheaper than everybody buying a house individually.
Well, you shouldn't want a house anyway because you never own the land.
So, you know what I'm saying? Just something to put out there for the people. So, chat room.
Because you had somewhere to go.
If y'all
I do have somewhere to go. As soon as you wrap it up and I give my information.
Let's get a little Hateful 8 community going.
Haley, give your information.
Hey.
Hey, Haley. Happy birthday, Haley.
Thank you. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook. Love My Neighbor Foundation.
Come volunteer.
Come volunteer every Thursday from 12 to 2.
It's gonna be a hopping good time tomorrow.
Hopefully.
Hopefully you guys get off on a good foot. So.
Can I pick a bone with you?
Get out there tomorrow and break a leg.
Can I pick a bone with you, Haley?
You know what I'm saying?
My ankle bone.
My ankle bone.
Every time I add,
can he kick some knowledge?
I was gonna put my foot down on something.
Can we kick it? Yes, we can.
Silly, put my foot down on something.
You don't mind if I drop this? Look here.
Haley, you know what?
Look here.
You don't mind if I kick some game to you real quick, then
you a stand-up person. You always been 10 toes down.
You know when I hit you and I say I got clothes and you go, well, just bring them. You don't be bothering me. I just want to make sure I get that out. You know.
What do you mean?
Because you should just come get them.
I mean, I'm fine with it, but I'm not gonna come and just drop everything when you want me to come and drop everything.
Right. She needs a running start.
Tell him.
Like, I run a company.
I hate you.
Yeah, she's not supposed to just hop right to it.
I can't stand any of you guys.
Well, if you don't want to get on the good foot, that's cool.
Hey,
You want her to jump on one leg when you say how high?
Speedy, how about you just step it up? Go ahead and bring it to her.
Well, I'm going to put my foot down on that conversation. Fuck with you. Go ahead, Wanzer, give your information.
You guys can follow me at my name at Anthony Wanzer. Yeah, come follow me. And if you want to get in touch with Haley, you can also get in touch with me. I will get in touch with Haley.
You can also get in touch with me.
I thought you was going to give her number out, Dick. I was like, oh, shit.
No.
818.
Hey, she never gave me her real number.
Oh, you got the.
Oh, wow.
She gave you the number to the thing.
To love my neighbor.
Hello, love my neighbor. Is Haley there?
I thought I was calling Haley. I called the foot doctor.
They're like, well, she won't be here that day, but we would love for you to come down and volunteer.
We'll let Haley know you called.
Our appointment's tomorrow.
You didn't give me your real number?
No, I did. I do that to some people.
She's like, call me right now so I can save it.
Oh, it's ringing. Gotcha. Locked you.
Locked it, blocked you.
Do not answer.
Go ahead, give your information.
You can follow me at _KAYDOTT. Also at Facebook at Karina Wells, which is his favorite outlet to reach me.
I love Karina Wells.
K Dizzle.
You can catch me here sometime, you know.
Thighs are out.
You know what I'm saying? I be ruining my stay, you know what I mean? I be arguing with this old nigga, but I thought your shirt was wet in the front at first.
I did too. I swear to God, I did too though.
Yeah. I was like, damn, this nigga belly sweating? Fuck.
What dude is that on your shirt? What is that? I don't know, dude. Who's that?
Lenny Kravitz?
No.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Who's that, Prince?
Sly
Stone.
Oh,
that's his shadow.
Your crush?
Well, you really thought I was sweating over here?
I did for 2 seconds. Yeah.
I appreciate you.
I mean, why wouldn't you be?
A lot of us don't put our boyfriends on our shirts.
Fight night. Go ahead.
That's his dream. That's
fight night.
That's fight night.
You can find me at Fist of Fury.
Downstairs.
Fist of Fury.
Fist of Fury. You can catch me outside fighting all the black
Catch me
belts.
outside.
You can follow me on Instagram at It's Keep Thing. On all social media platforms.
Or Smacky Wacky.
Or Smacky Wacky. I guess I got a
SmackyWacky.com.
He'll be at 50 Shades. I'm going to put him in blackface. No, this ain't Smacks.
Is that you, Smacks? No, this ain't me.
This is a mime. I bought you some talent.
I'm Charlie Blackland.
Does he need a mic? No!
I'm not smacks, I'm blacks.
I hate that guy too.
How racist that would be for a white dude. Like blackface named Blacks.
Speedy is funny on everything.
He is not.
Speedy
is not
I-Z.
funny. He is
Pops,
not.
hey, Pops, would you do whiteface?
No. Speedy is funny on
Well, he
everything.
do big waist.
It was right. I did put about a real
Speedy is slow.
Don Ray Caldwell on Facebook.
Donald Ray, man. That's so country.
Don Ray.
Don Ray. Again, shout out to my mom. It would have been her 81st birthday
Shout out to
yesterday.
Grams.
Shout out to mom.
First birthday without my mom.
Rest in peace. Rest in
I
heaven.
made all 80 of the other ones.
Hey.
Shout out
As
to
you should.
Well, not all 80 of them. I got
You remembered some of them, though. You know, that counts, too.
Maybe 50 of them, maybe.
Well, did you make it to the funeral? Now, did you go to
You
that?
only been around 50 years. What are you looking crazy for?
Right. Nigga, what are you looking for? I
Yeah.
said maybe 50 of them. How old are you? Are you 50,
He's 60.
right?
He's doing math.
60.
He's doing math.
Okay, what's 60 of
Well, we
them?
know who wasn't at the bike ride.
Smacky Wacky.
I don't think he was a friend then.
Smacky Wacky wasn't there.
Where's Smacky Wacky? We haven't met him yet.
Downstairs, wrestling with a nigga.
They're taking their shirts off right now.
The funny shit you said. Could have sworn you had some tires. When
I
you
thought he
came.
was like, he was dressed like a breakdancer. I thought he put some cardboard down. I was like, meet me downstairs.
Meet me outside.
Hey, we're trying to resolve it. Maybe we can get him to break battle.
Now, that would be great.
That would.
Can we have a joke off? Can we do a basket contest or something?
In Robbie's defense, I would, you know them all his old bitches at the that be at 50 Shades of Funny. So he probably was like, "You getting all my bitches' numbers? I just don't."
Yeah, you for sure got some of his bitches. For sure. Anyway, shout out to my partner in crime. I could not do the show without my son Nick, who I love and I never whooped.
That is a good point. Shout out to Pops.
I did raise my voice.
I do appreciate
Spare
you
the
for
rod,
that.
spoil the child.
I did raise my voice though.
I don't know about spoiling it, but shout out to you, Pops. I actually do like my father, so shout out to you. After talking to the audience, a lot of people don't like the people, you know what I'm saying? So you did a great job, Pops. I appreciate you.
Would you like to amend that statement to maybe sometimes?
You know what I'm saying? We'll pass these lessons down to my
Or he did the best job he could. We can say that.
And it worked out. So
He did what he could with what he had.
Yeah, he did the best job he could.
Could have did nothing. So
Right.
You got to say with little.
I could have been like Juan's dad. I could, come
yeah.
through. I could
Child
have came
support
through.
wouldn't let you.
He could have knew where you lived.
Yeah.
He could have knew
I could
where
have been
you
across the
lived.
street and never said a word.
He could have bumped into your uncle at 7-Eleven. You know you got 2 kids down the street.
Look, just like you. We got one eye, not green eye. But
They've been asking about you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's funny. Y'all remember the details of
we
my
know
stories.
everything about
Yeah,
your
we know
goddamn
everything.
Y'all remember that shit.
That was a funny. I was telling, I was with Will the other day. I said, Will, the greatest story ever told on my radio show was you getting in the fight with the homeless dude that was stronger than him.
Oh my God.
No, for
Who did,
Will?
Will?
No, the greatest story Will ever told. Remember we had the marathon, and he rode on the back of a motorcycle with somebody.
Oh man.
Will's done a lot of things.
Yeah, I was just like, nigga, you rode, bitch.
Throw me around the way.
Yeah. You was holding the back of the motorcycle? That's
holding-
us.
You was holding his shoulders tightly.
You had to lean when they turned? Interesting.
He said, lock your fingers around his neck.
Told you, I'm about to hit a bump. Hold on.
You gotta squeeze with your thighs. I know
So
that.
you
goddamn-
asked for the helmet with the mohawk. Ah, I see.
Smash into me. We about to hit a bump. Lock your legs around me. We about to go over a speed bump.
He said smash it.
Smash into me.
Are you happy to see me?
Oh my God, that's funny.
Lock your knees around my neck. We about to hit a speed bump.
Will
bro,
was like, can I use the
Again,
clutch?
man, thank you for
Ashley,
being
too.
both of y'all. Well, especially because you could have went that route.
Yeah, you
too.
could have. You did.
I appreciate that, man.
I'm too player for that, bro.
Oh, you was. You
Nah,
was.
this is probably one of our
It wasn't a
best
rebuttal,
jokes.
nigga. It was not like a rebuttal.
Yeah, you didn't have to say anything, Smack. We good.
Just say thank you, brother. Because especially with the baby girl there, we went.
Because Robbie will call in. I'll take it back.
50 Shades of No White. Anyway.
We ain't shit.
I knew it was bad. when he said, "So why I can't do your show?" I went,
No, I knew it was bad. Robbie's like, first of all,
Yeah,
You're an opportunist.
Yeah.
I
was waiting for him to start kicking and laugh. He didn't laugh.
I was playing.
Yeah,
with
I
him
thought
at
he was
first.
playing.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Why would he
never
play
knew
with
he
you when
really
he
felt
don't
like
like
that.
you?
He didn't know it.
No, he didn't know.
That.
He
Imagine,
didn't know.
imagine asking the question on some real shit that you didn't know was
But Smack, you keep saying you didn't know that. I heard him tell you that a couple of times.
Bro,
No, but
how
we
many
thought we
times
was a
have
comedy
We
show.
always
Yeah.
been doing that.
So you
bro.
thought he was joking?
And
Yeah.
he's talked to me
Oh,
plenty of
okay.
times after that outside of the show.
Ah.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like you do that now, and you've been doing all. You could have been addressed this.
So I guess him saying.
Well, in his defense, he don't know how to dress.
I guess that's hilarious. I think that doesn't mean what we all mean by that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad y'all got it all the way out.
Like
It's
Robbie,
all the way out
he
now.
didn't like
Y'all-
us, and he
y'all
still
did the
came-
two-
So
Toothpaste like this.
now when y'all see each other, just walk past. You walk.
No. He said he talked to him before when he didn't like Robbie didn't like us. He still called us.
Yeah,
So
he said fuck our show and this show.
Yes,
So
I don't think Robbie has a
that's-
problem talking to people that he doesn't like.
Yeah.
So so it don't make no difference whether Robbie like you or not. It's gonna be the same thing.
Now we know.
I just think he just wanted to express that, but I don't think that's gonna change how he
Yeah.
talks to
I think
people,
y'all
because
cool.
He still came and hung out with us. And
I wouldn't say go to
clearly
the
didn't like
show.
us.
All I know is if we was in school at 3 o'clock, this nigga would have met you.
Yeah, he'd be downstairs, but taking the shoes off.
We'd have been instigating. Robbie said, "You better not come to the tree. You better walk a different way home."
He said, "You better catch the next bus."
Robbie said, "Your grandmama better come to the classroom to get you." That's what Robbie said.
That's what, hey, you gonna fight Robbie?
You want me to hold your backpack?
Robbie said, "You better get detention and eat lunch in there, or he gonna whoop your ass."
Hey, you doing another show out there in the Bay?
I would love to go back to the Bay.
I think what's about to happen, man. We're supposed to be doing this tour with Fox, so
Oh, we ain't on that smack. Sorry.
I think that's what's going to happen. If we do that, then I'll be able to come back and really be able to put some shows together. If we don't, I'm definitely going back to
Just the plan, y'all.
Oakland.
If I get on the tour with them, I'm gonna go promote the Rollout show.
Mhm.
So right after that tour, though, we gonna go on tour.
We're going to go to
And here's what we gonna do.
Immediately right after that.
We gonna put on some black stuff. We gonna push speakers.
Yeah.
And we gonna go on the tour.
We're gonna go with them.
We gonna go with them.
We're gonna go with
and
them.
during sound check, we're gonna do our sets.
Exactly. There
Just
you go.
checking the mics. That's all we're doing.
Just
Just checking the mics.
Oh, it's people out here. I'm so sorry.
we're sorry.
We're
I'm gonna
sorry.
go check the mics.
Yeah.
2 chickens
Yeah,
across the street.
but yeah, as soon as we come off that tour,
When y'all doing the tour though?
August.
So we can't go. Just to go? Can we experience it with y'all? Can
Maybe
we,
Robbie
can
was
we
right.
sha- Can we shadow? Can we shadow?
Maybe Robbie was right.
We can't intern.
We can't intern.
Well, I'm not trying to be an opportunist. I'm just trying to present an opportunity.
Did you hear what this nigga said?
That nigga said maybe Robbie was right.
Great
This nigga asked before I got a chance to ask.
Ain't nothing I can say after that. Hey, y'all have a good day, man. We see y'all Freaky Friday. Don't forget.
Juan's are like, there's only one ass kisser here, okay?
Hey, I'm his bike buddy. Not you. If anyone's going on tour, it's going to be me.
I'm his bike buddy. You're not putting a speaker around here. I am.
You don't have any lights on your, lights on your bike.
You know how long it takes for us to charge our bikes together?
Charge our bikes 3 or 4 hours together.
You know how much energy it takes to ride behind him? Fuck.
Hey man, like, comment, subscribe. If you guys enjoyed the show today, hit the Cash App, Rollout Live on Cash App, look for the logo. Or if you want to send it to your boy, send it to